I swear.
What?
Connor,
What?
I am serious with you right now, Connor.
No,
If you
I
you
checked.
said you said you had something you really needed to talk about, dude, and lo and behold,
Let's wait a little bit. Let's wait a little bit first before
I know
making
he's gonna
any
talk
kind
about
of
Dead House
ruin here.
Sonata. I just know it.
I know.
I just
I'm gonna
know it,
wait.
Connor.
I'm gonna wait for my turn before I talk about Dead
Connor,
House
where can they
Sonata,
find
player
you?
action RPG.
It's like, get it out of the way now.
Well, first, before we get into all of that shit, hi, welcome to the Unexpectables.
Hi.
Hello, and welcome to Movie Phone.
Yeah, we're here. It's December. Haha, we're almost done, folks.
Hey, it's winter.
We survived this long.
It's getting
For
freaking
now.
cold over here in
Oh.
Missouri.
It is cold down here in Texas,
been-
and I
it's
can
been-
actually say it's actually cold. It's been below
It is.
freezing.
Oh, this
for like
isn't
3
cold.
days.
This isn't cold.
Oh my
It's
god.
below freezing. There was ice on my window.
Oh no!
Baby.
Not
I
Baby.
All right. First of all, this is an argument for just the Texas peeps, okay? Canadians.
All right,
Okay.
let's
please.
go. Let's
All
fucking
right.
go.
We already recognize that you're in a different tier from the rest of us. It's fine.
You can say we're
Is it
stronger.
Kurt?
You can just say
Kurt,
we're
is this how-
stronger.
Is this Kurt? Is this how gods feel when the mortals just slap by
Pray
each
to them.
other?
Monty, I do not bother myself with the doings of mortals.
Let them melt in their +40s and suffer as they.
Oh my god.
They use the imperial system. The empire's dead, fools.
I feel like I have an unfair advantage when it comes to talking about cold because I have body hair that would make George the Animal Steel blush in terror.
It's true.
Yeah, no, I don't. I am skin and
You're
bone.
expert
There's
mode
no
for a
meat.
bartender.
I
It's
am
just-
practically a Yeti.
I'm skin and bone, and I persist. So you know what?
Yeah, but you were born there,
molded,
by it.
By
So-
the
so someone
time
in
I
chat just-
saw a heater, it was already blinded.
Someone in chat just said, "Yeah, but there's a difference. What's the difference between Canada and America? One uses the metric system. One got to the moon, and that was said about Canada. Now that is fair. What'd you use to measure to get to the moon, though? Was it imperial or metric?
It was definitely
Who the fuck
measured
go to the
in
moon?
miles.
It's minus 20 here.
Exactly.
It was light years.
It was
Light-
measured
it's
in
neither.
miles.
Was it?
It was measured in miles. The first time they went to the moon was measured in miles.
Fuck you!
then what are light years for?
It's been kilometers since, but the first time was miles.
Animated.
The worst is when I'm reading a D&D book and it says your ability works up to this many miles, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that means.
I also
Miles?
want
What are those?
Mark, I want to put it. I want to put this out there too. The first time that we went to the moon, we were told from China to look out for Chang'e, and I'm like,
yeah.
shut up.
But also,
the first time
we went to the
whatever
moon,
that
LA
means.
studio
we
on the left.
missed. We
Now-
straight up missed because we measured it in miles.
Anyway, Connor, do you want to make an announcement now that everyone's kind of gathered now about
Yeah.
our lovely sponsor, Die Hard Dice? And
Did you
Yeah,
say Die Hard Dice?
I
Die Hard
did, as a
Dice.
matter of fact, say Die Hard Dice, the official sponsor of the Unexpectables, once again. Some new stuff if you haven't heard. Die Hard Dice is rolling out with the holiday sale they got going on their website right now, dieharddice.com. Holiday 2020, that's going on through the 20th of December. Be sure to pick up your dice now. They've got some amazing stuff coming down the pipeline. I think the 4th is when they're revealing their last new product. They've had the Dracona Eldritch set, which has gold, silver, and bronze dragon based dice now. They have multi-class, which is based off of their metal dice set, but you can pick and match which ones you want to have together. Like you could have a paladin color and a barbarian color, and you could stick them together with magnets. That's been something they were excited about for a while.
fuck
That looks really cool. And on the 4th, they're revealing their final product that is upcoming and new for holiday 2020. And be sure to use the code EXPECTJOY. It is no longer Unexpectables. It is EXPECTJOY for the month of December, and you will get a whopping 15% off your order price.
Yeah.
God damn.
So be sure to check out our sponsor, Die Hard Dice. Pick up some dice, pick up dice accessories, dice trays, stuff like that. Remember to use the coupon code EXPECTJOY. Also, before we get started into the roundtable thing, I would like to specifically thank the people in the forum users over at Endworld for nominating us for favorite actual play tabletop RPG of the year.
Oh, dang.
We've
That's
actually been playing
awesome.
this game. We're not pretending.
That's
We were-
crazy.
we are nominated alongside 69 other
Yeah.
podcasts. And we hope to make it to the top 10. That would be fantastic. We're so thankful that we even made it this far, that the community over at Endworld even considered us for this wonderful
And you
honor.
can vote.
Thank you all
You
so
can
much.
vote for us.
That is right. You
Please,
can
we need the
vote.
Yeah.
vindication.
If you follow this link right here, we need the vindication.
Please, please vote for important.
I don't think you realize
Inflate our
how
egos by
this-
mass voting in this poll.
I am aware that us winning means someone will lose, but I won.
You
this
can
is where you, like-
you can also find the retweet on our Twitter as well if you're watching this on YouTube. There should be we did retweet it as well, but it is N-World. Vote for your favorite actual play tabletop RPG podcast. It'd be really nice to be noticed, senpai. So you know, as
Please.
Please notice me, senpai.
Notice me.
Please, I'm rolling this 20 just for you, father.
Are you proud of
Is that a water cash or a dice? Take my $10, father. Ah,
Frother?
Father, yes.
Oh
Bravo.
man,
With an R.
Omar,
The all
you're not even
frother.
ready.
All right. That's all I've got for official announcements. So let's go around the horn and see what everybody else is doing.
Yeah.
Taka, take it away.
Oh, you were doing good. I was like, all right, are you in charge now? I actually would like to cede the authority to you. You're very pleasant to listen to. You're so nice.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
no, everyone hire you. So yeah, so Connor, is
Please.
there anything else you want to go over? Where they can find you?
Right. They can find me over on Twitter and Twitch at Distortion Devil and youtube.com/Distortion Devil, where I've been uploading all of my stream archives. And that's been an experience so far. It's been pretty nice having the VODs up on YouTube. I can rewatch and see where things need to change. Been playing Yakuza Kiwami 2, and that it might be, if it didn't come out in 2017, it might be my favorite game of the year. It might be my favorite game of the year for that year, but this year is different. I've been playing a lot of Hades this year, and oh boy,
Have you disappointed
Oh.
your father?
many times.
Mm.
And I also beat Hades in Hades.
Oh dang! You sent him
Rude.
back to Hades.
Anyway, yeah, you can find me streaming there, playing a bunch of different stuff. Also, be sure to check out Dead House Sonata. Said it earlier. They recently had their stream earlier today where they were talking about their world building process and their inspirations and stuff like that. Be sure to tune into Dead House Sonata, DEADHAUS Sonata at twitch.tv. Go to the forums, check out the Discord, talk with the amazing people in the community, and if you're so inclined, you can purchase a Founders Pack at that link that I just sent in the chat for early access to the first age before it comes out for
what
free
link, Connor?
later next year. That link that I just posted in the chat, this one right here.
Oh, okay.
Also,
Mm-mm.
once again, School of Finance, Wizard School of Finance. If you want to be a money wizard, if you want to throw coins at people and have them explode, if you want to buy magic from the weave, if you want to be a master appraiser to learn the gold cost of magical items, then the Wizard School of Finance is for you. Be sure to check in later this month for the Paladin Oath of Joy that I just finished writing up, and I'll be getting art for it soon. And that will be going up within the next week or so here. So be sure to look out for that as well. I'm really excited for that. I think I've outdone myself for this one.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas themed Paladin subclass, so it's the right time for it. So that's me.
Ah,
Give him the shit.
Zeto.
Hi. You can find me
Look
over.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Could I happen? I hate to be a bother. Could I go next just so I could get up and get something?
Yeah, do it.
So-
Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Get out of here, Zeto. Get the fuck out. Behind it.
Very, very quickly, you can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter, where I'm posting I'll post my Karanak. I'm finished basing it. I'm going to be finished basing it probably tonight. And you can find me at twitch.tv/Monty Glue. Tomorrow will be Devil May Cry. Hopefully I don't get VOD muted for playing a video game because the whole like the whole DMC claim was from the video game, and I'm like, all right. But part
What's up,
one
Boogie
has been
Whooper?
part one has been uploaded. And then on Sunday you can catch me as the Hentai Slayer with Final Fantasy 9.
You finally.
I'm
Dude.
sorry.
Yeah, don't. I regret mentioning the penis monster the last week. Anyway, a lot of shit happened in Final Fantasy, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it revs up. When you told me where you were, I'm like, have fun.
Yeah, I don't remember that in my childhood at all. So
Nope,
revved
that's
up
why I
very
didn't want to say
quickly.
anything because it would have ruined it.
So we're crazy shit's happening. There's space eyeballs. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Yeah,
So
it fucking
come
really
and
takes a
come
left
and
turn.
come and check things out because things gotten wacky.
Things
There you
get
go.
eldritch.
I'm gonna go grab something to drink and something to eat.
Every single, like, I swear to God, that Final Fantasy 9 is just 4 anime slapped up against each other.
Every disc is a different anime.
It really does feel like it sometimes.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's a good
Yeah,
game.
that sounds kind of cool, honestly.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Hey, Zeto, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Oh, good. What happened? You just disappeared like nothing.
I know. I feel like no cool.
Where can they find you? Where can they find your stupid Twitch channel? You dumb. Oh, I'm kidding. Where
Well,
can they find
fuck you then.
There we go. There we go.
I thought this
That's
was
what I'm
like-
looking for.
I thought that
There
was like
you
a
go.
role play
Love.
thing. Like I thought like he wanted to be put down.
I can't put
stepped on.
a piece of like American pizza.
We're,
like
we're
a
not
New
that
York
kind
pizza.
of channel. Hang on.
You listen here, you little shit. You know I have imposter syndrome. You can find me over at Twitter.
There's Well. We can power the
Zeto confirmed for imposter. Vote him off.
always knew Zeto
vent
was
him.
all sus. You can't vote me out because you can find me over at twitch.tv/Zeto, CZ Backlash on Twitter, and the Everington Almanac on Patreon. Video game wise, this Saturday I am very close to getting a new piece of hardware that may bring multiplayer streams to the next level. Beyond that, you can find me playing Arborea, which is Goblin Dark Souls, and your Estus flask is a bong. Yeah, it's true. It's good.
Mine is.
Oh, what was with the pixie? That was a weird one.
Uh,
Oh, the pixie was she's basically your soul coin purse, and the more souls you get, the fatter she gets.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
find the weirdest games to play.
I know,
great.
right?
I need
They're
you to
fucking
teach me how to
awesome.
do this.
Okay, so beyond that, you could also thank you all for actually going to DM's Guild and buying a bunch of my books over during the whole Black Friday sale, because Backyard Burglars, which is the book that lets you play as one out of 6 animal races that are creatures you could find normally in your trash, are now here for you to play in a setting-free player race. Yeah, it went to silver in 24 hours.
Woo!
Hardcore, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, no,
nice.
it's pretty fucking
That's
dope.
spicy.
Congratulations, dude. That's awesome.
Yep, thank you so much. And thank you guys for checking out the book. The Hanu, the one which is basically where a trickster god just looked at humans and went, apes, let's revert to monkey. So you're going to get playable Wukong soon. I'm going to try and get that out before the end of this year. So hopefully that'll be out soon.
Apes together strong.
Yes.
Red wife.
Damn you!
Life good.
You maniacs!
The end of the movie is just
Wife fight back. Kill one.
End of the movie is just two sticks
Wife
crossing.
gone now.
Regret.
Think about wife.
You blew it
So
up.
Goomba, where can they find you?
Hey, you want to know where they actually can find me? That's really scary.
That'd be great because that was fucking madness.
Fucking TV tropes. I'm apparently all over TV. I was
Rats.
doing research
Fuck
for my next
yeah.
video. I was doing research for my next video because it's another Tanuki video, because of course it fucking is, but it's actually about Smite. And so I'm looking stuff up, and I saw the TV trope for Tanuki. I'm like, oh, let's see if I can cross-reference some like video games or shows that they're in. My freaking video is at the bottom being like, Gaijin Guma explains Tanuki. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. And then I go back and it's like, there's a TV tropes with Tanuki versus Kitsune. And they're using my thumbnail for the Tom Nook versus Red video. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Quit stalking me, TV tropes. So yeah, I'm apparently all over that. Y'all know where you can find me. Who are you gonna confuse for Gaijin Guma in this day and age? I've been around for a decade.
Shut up, Grandpa.
Oh, okay. But no. Dude, Taiko Tuesday's back, and holy shit, I am losing my mind. You know the two little sentient Taiko guys? They're time skipping. We've run into Oda Nobunaga. We just ran into Marie Antoinette. I'm losing my goddamn mind because it's also
Holy
an
shit.
RPG. It's also
We've
a
made them
Pokemon
too
style.
powerful. What is going on?
It is a Pokemon style JRPG. I'm losing my mind. You fight by doing the Taiko songs. Please come
when do
by.
I capture Albert Einstein?
You joke, Zeto, but
If you run into Mario, let me know.
okay, well, I've already found there's a whole bunch of crossover characters. There are like 3 different Kirby characters I know that you run into. I've already run into Jibanyan. So
Okay.
I'm losing. You guys need to come Tuesday, 7 p.m. US Central Time. I also stream Saturday and Sunday, same 7 p.m. US Central, twitch.tv/GaijinGoomba. It's crazy. Go watch the VOD. I have never lost my mind this hard.
Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna quickly. I forgot to put the link in before for the
Go
backyard
ham.
burglars, so I'm gonna throw that
Go
in there.
ham.
There you go.
I will say
Illegal.
too. I will say too. Thank you to everyone who has bought the Tanuki and copper races because the copper race just went silver not long ago.
Nice.
So yeah, thank you for that. I will be working on the Kitsune. The Kitsune book's going to be very big because you guys have no idea how hierarchical that freaking race is. But yeah, that's basically me. Yeah.
Mark, where can they find you, man?
You can find me on twitter.com/MarkAllenJr., here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming, and over on Instagram, you can follow my cat Bunny at Chonk, the number 4, and the word life. That's Chonk for life. Also, if you guys like anime and you like to watch things in English, check out the English dub of The Day I Became a God. I play Yota Narukami in that show. You can catch 3 episodes right now up on Funimation. I believe all of them now are available for free members. So give that a look. I'm excited to see what people think of the show. It's really fun. We're having a blast recording it. I have multiple times had to pause during recording because I was laughing too hard, and that's a good sign. Also, a couple of announcements in the next week or so. I have a couple of virtual cons coming up and appearances and stuff. So check out my Twitter for information about that. And that's it. That's all I got.
Who's that
Smell ya.
mysterious person in the corner in the shadow with his face half silhouetted? My God, that's well-known voice actor Edward Bosco.
What's up, Kurt? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing okay, man. Always out of the darkness with you.
I know. I like the darkness. I was born into it.
What's going on? What'd you get cast as this week?
Wow, thanks. Appreciate that.
I mean, it's not. Is it a lie,
fuck
Bosco?
you.
After what I fucking saw.
I'm just the lead villain of the newest World of Warcraft expansion. Oh, you know.
So here's the problem with your question. I can't normally answer what I've been cast as because I have to wait 6 months to a year to let you know until it comes out.
Yeah.
That being said, we've already made the big announcement. Hi guys, you can find me on twitch.tv/Arcov and at Arcov on Twitter, where on Sundays is the Murder Cave, where we are playing Warhammer Fantasy. Throughout the week on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, pretty much all throughout the week, we are in the land of Hyrule, as well as playing some Yakuza. So come on by, check that out. We are also raising money for a very good cause. So feel free to drop by, bits, donations, subs, whatever you guys can afford. Take care of yourselves first. But yeah, stop on by for a good cause. We were also playing Halo Reach the other night. Thank you to everybody who came to watch me, Arkov, and Edward Bosco play some Reach, some multiplayer. We beat the whole game in 6 hours, and it's a 10-hour game. So we were steamrolling it. It was great.
Hey, good
Lot of
friend
fun.
Arkov. Did you know that did you know that Edward Bosco is also going to be in Billy Bust Up?
No.
Well,
Fuck is Billy Bust Up?
don't worry.
It's
Just you have Google. Be smart.
It's a video game. Yeah, so we'll real talk. We'll be doing a Kickstarter for Billy Bust Up, or we'll rather be doing a stream to finish out the Kickstarter on Friday at 1
yeah.
o'clock Eastern.
Hell
So it's
yeah.
really fun. It's got me. It's got the voice of Angel Dust, Michael Kovac in it as well. It's got Black Griffin, who's the singing voice of Alistair from Has Been Hotel in it. It's got Ember May, I believe, is the lead character, and a bunch of other names you guys probably recognize. So it's really cool. It's called Billy Bust Up. It's a action platformer, I believe, with music
stuff.
elements. So the boss
Yep.
fights are musical. It's actually a lot of fun and really cool, and I'm really happy to be a part of it. So Friday,
Really
1
cute.
o'clock p.m. Eastern time, there will be a stream to help the Kickstarter. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
before we close everything out real quick, I just want to what?
I'm not done.
No, I didn't. I'm going to kick it to you in just a second. I wasn't finishing. I also just wanted to send my heartfelt condolences to the friends and family of Pat Patterson. He's a wrestling legend who passed away
Yeah.
today. He was the inventor of the Royal Rumble. He was the first
Oh,
ever
wow.
Intercontinental
Yeah,
Champion.
no, he
Yeah.
he had
So
to con-
he passed.
yeah,
he
he had to
passed away
convince
today.
people to continue rolling with it. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
So I
Yes.
just want to say big ups to a legend in the business. So yeah, that's all I got.
yeah, well said, dude. Well said. Oh, damn,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I cut that off.
No, you're
Yeah.
good.
Rest in peace. You can find me at twitch.tv /TakaHuda101. Really haven't been streaming that much lately. Wrestling on Sundays. I've been in a cave with a box of anime scraps, building a horrible Frankenstein's monster of a VTuber thing. So slowly been working away at that. Actually got some pretty cool art this week as well. It's been fun building this shit. I will say this about the VTuber thing. I have had to learn a lot very quickly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the first question is, all right, here are the two options. I don't know what either of those are. I thought those were the same thing.
That's like when I took coding class and they showed us this giant mathematical equation. The teacher went, "But you already know that. Let's move on." And I went, "Uh-oh."
Oh, no.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That's
that
a
was me when I
mean
went into
trick.
that was me when I went into a fucking game design course in college, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh, no. Yeah, but aside from that, it's been doing okay. I'm going to be debuting the character on December 31st, New Year's Eve. So, building up to that. And that's really it from me here. We got a lot of bits to call out, so I'm going to jump right into it.
will-
Great. Oh, what's up?
You're gonna want to be really fast. I'm giving you 5 minutes because we're already quite behind.
I'm so sorry, guys. We won't be able to read off these messages. I want to apologize. Great. Otaku Bob with the 5,000 bits. Thank you so much. The episode of this was also dedicated to Miss Ashley Huggables of the Fuller Earth, Arizona, because of saying the name Hugbees. Go ahead. Try it. Hugbees. All right. Thank you so much. Great to talk about for the 5,000 bits. Great to talk about with an additional 3,000 bits. Thank you very much, dude. Additional 2,000 bits. Thank you so much for the combined 10,000 bits. Great Otaku Bomb. I'm going to scroll on down here. Hey, Connor, do you have yours up?
I do.
It deleted like half of it. So,
Oh boy.
yeah, it wasn't even clicked on it, and it's just, yeah. I want to thank Poppet Fan for the 5 subs. I want to thank Thortron 6,000 for the 5 subs. I want to thank Vanderbro, Sensinsville, Gracie X Spoon, Infinite Kitty, Whiskey Spice, 95 Derby Wolves, a Digital Mask, 95 Derby Wolves gifting subs to people as well. I want to thank Inferno Ooh, what's this? 5 subs gifted to the community. Thank you so much to Gobles in a Cloak, the PK Awesome. Thank you so much. So does J_J. Thank you so much as well. Mud Martin, Vic Narn 26, Mr. Fuckabout 2001, Indie Flea, Tabaxi 89, Blondman Cat Snake, the Rare Wyatt, Kano the Katie, Sona J_J gifting more subs to people. Tabaxi 89, PJ Spirit. Thank you all so much, guys. Laura Ryder as well, guys. Thank you very much. We jump into the bits here. Grab anything if I don't catch it here. Cheers more with 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Ed765 Super. Thank you so much. Sears of Ozark. Thank you additional 600 bits. I would like to thank as well. I want to thank Gorilla with a Glock for the bits. Tabaxi 89. I want to thank you for the additional bits. Ed765 Super again. Thank you very much. Great to talk about. Thank you all. Did I miss any?
Great Otaku Bomb was the last one. The Hand in the Iron Fist, thank you for the 200 bits. Emo Crab, thank you for the 100 bits. And Franklin Durano, thank you for the sub. I think that's all.
Okay. If we missed your bits, we're very sorry. Streamlabs is finicky because you guys are too generous sometimes. I'm going to make one announcement, just a mild thing, and this is just a thing I do every year. Notably, we are coming into Christmas time. If you are a student, first of all, Godspeed. I hope things are going well. But if you are a student and you see us live and you have something pressing that you need to get done, I ask as a person who is also a student at some point to please focus on your education and do what you need to do, because we're not leaving you. We're not going anywhere. You can come back and watch. So I just want to say that because I've said it before in the past. It is important, and we don't want you guys to fail because you watched us be stupid. So that's just my big thing that I do every year. So take
Hi
care
there.
of yourself. Make sure to eat, be hydrated as best as you can. But don't worry, we're not going anywhere.
Hi there, Chris Eater from the Unexpectables. Do your homework.
Thank you, Chris. All right.
Stay
I don't
cool.
want to. It's
Eat your
English
vitamins,
homework.
brother.
Are you guys ready to go?
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Well, I guess.
All right. Everybody out of the Unexpectables chat.
Bye, everybody.
Except for the chat itself. You guys get special privileges that the cast don't. All right.
I
So-
should hope so.
When last we left our heroes, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Remy the Kenku Fighter, Task the Kobold Ranger, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Borky the Orc Barbarian, and a newfound friend in Seika the Fire Genasi Monk, the party now delves into the wind-whipping lands of the elemental plane of air to fight the oppressive Oni that have been invading the primordial planes. As the party drinks their levitate potions and float into the area, suddenly there's a rock! And by a rock, I mean a giant bird.
60-foot wingspan.
60-foot wing. Actually, probably more of a 70 to 80 thing.
Do you mean?
Wingspan.
Look at a European.
Definitely a elemental plane of air swallow for sure.
You can definitely
man, I-
carry several coconuts.
I was hoping it would like yeet itself into the fucking vacuum of the air. I didn't know that.
So, as you guys are just floating in the open space amongst these pillars of glass, you see this giant rock heading your way. It is blue and red with sort of a tannish kind of chest, and it flies with purpose towards you.
Hey, Monty.
Hi.
So I have a very important question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Above game,
Mm-hmm.
I know what this is. And
You
I
would
know
all
this
know
is
what
bad.
this is, yes.
So in game, do we also know what this is?
You guys know what rocks are, yeah. I'd say.
Cool.
I'd
So
say
we know this.
everybody.
So we know this will mess us up.
Probably, yeah. It's a big
Yeah,
bird.
okay.
It's bigger.
Is
It's probably the biggest thing you've seen, except for Stillhavity, to be
Yeah,
honest with
I'm
you.
basically, this is the GM part of my brain asking if the character would understand the stakes.
I don't think you would have to understand to see a giant bird of prey barreling towards you. That's the size
Excellent.
of like.
So it's
5
definitely
houses.
coming towards us.
Oh, you know,
It appears to be.
a fucking castle-sized vulture coming at you at 80 miles an hour. You know.
It,
So-
it
so-
appears to be. The other thing about it is there's a slight. It's not as fast as it should be. You think? Anybody who wants to may make a perception check if you wish.
I was
Oh
hoping for
boy.
that.
Yep,
20.
starting out strong. 7.
13.
Soft 20 for me.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Task and Greckles, you're the only ones who make this check. There is something on the rock's back.
Ah.
It looks like a tent.
Oh.
Huh.
Task like looks at everyone else. Okay, this is coming from me, and I fucking hate birds. I'm sorry, Remy and Greckles.
No, I know what you're getting at.
But there's some.
Stop me from spinning! I've been trying to be polite for too long!
There's a tent on its back.
A what?
I would also say, Gaijin, because you matched with the 20,
Uh-huh.
there's also someone on the head of the rock riding it.
Someone's
currently.
actually guiding it. I don't think this is a wild animal looking for prey.
Above game, is it sitting like folded legs on its head and arms crossed? Please, this is important.
They're holding reins, which appears to be attached to the rock's mouth, yes.
Okay.
And you can't tell from this angle if they are cross-legged because the rock is going up above you guys. And you watch as the talons open and it descends.
Yeah,
I
no
need
dodging.
everybody who can either to make an acrobatics or athletics check of their choice.
Oh boy.
Who can? What does that mean?
My highest skill.
Come on, buddy! Oh, 21.
You said
Does
athletics?
that mean if we're not
21.
trained in it?
Here I go.
12?
Acrobatics
10.
or athletics, she said.
Of your choice.
I would be going with athletics. 26.
There we go.
I'm so sad.
Let me grab something here.
This
Who's
is literally
protecting
my
whom?
highest fucking skill.
22.
And
Good.
If I am caught, there will be an ear-piercing screech to go along.
If
just to let
Steak
you
is
know.
the only one that gets grabbed with panic, I'm gonna
so
laugh
bad.
so hard.
So bad.
But you're gonna fly back in the rocks, guys. You're gonna have a little dollhouse and like put you all in clothes and start making you
Oh
be
God.
Ah, shit, Karanak, I'm sorry. I knocked over my
I'm just imagining just like, hello there.
This is the
How's it
problem. See, if
going?
Monty
How's
can't
it
drop her dice, she's just gonna start knocking things over. Poor
Fuck
Warhammer.
me, I just saw the stats of this thing. All right.
You fucking put it in the game.
Mom,
did.
Mom,
Panic
don't hurt
and-
us.
Panic and Seika, Everybody
Yeah.
else, you manage to like shove each other out of the way. Panic and Seika, you two are grabbed in one of these talons and squeezed together as this thing flies up into the air, holding on to you and kind of stays aloft. You notice now as an individual climbs out of the tent of its back and kind of runs over to the side, and it kind of has like almost like a shepherd's staff. Walks down, like uses it to kind of lead themselves down to the leg and stand on the back talon of this rock as you are currently not being crushed. You don't take any damage, but it is holding on to you as you two are kind of squeezed together.
Ow.
Do we have any sort of momentum of any kind that we can manipulate in the space, or are we just floating?
Let me find levitate. It does let you move. It's
Okay.
similar to what if you guys remember the drow underground, how they flew away.
Mhm.
Yes.
So you can rise vertically up to 20 feet and remain suspended there for the duration. You can also, for the sake of this, because the nature of what the intention was for this is essentially you can move 20 feet per turn in a direction, for lack of a better term. So you're slow, but you do move.
I will make my way. Also, yeah, Money, you're a little poppy.
Am I popping?
Just a
Uh-oh.
little bit.
Okay.
Am I popping for the chat? I need to know that because if so, I'll have to unplug and replug. So chat, I'm looking at you right now. Am I popping in the audio? Chat is saying yes. Okay, we're gonna have to resync.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All
right.
But don't stop. Don't stop
Nope.
the audio.
Don't stop
Yeah.
audio.
The rest of us don't stop our audio.
Can't
Yeah.
stop, won't stop. Chat, don't
Let's-
stop your audio.
I can't believe that one guy just stopped his audio. What the fuck, man?
God damn
I'm
it.
sorry, I stopped my audio, guys. That was my B.
One
Flippy
second,
the
I just wanna-
best
I just-
64. I can't believe you stopped your
I
audio.
just
Looking
want
at you,
to-
one guy in chat.
No.
Hi guys,
Sorry, I
Edward
just-
Bosco here, guest on the Unexpectables. This is for you, YouTube comments. We get it. Things happen. Thanks.
That's my shtick.
You're up. This video is being uploaded to my account.
Oh no.
Hi
Oh,
everyone,
we
Chris
should be saying
Zeto
what
here
we-
from the Unexpectables.
All right, I'd like
That
to fire
Kirk
an
guy, am I
artillery
right?
salvo at the enemy, please. No, first of all, enemy, no.
Okay, you're
Hello,
Hi.
Monty?
I'm
You
on.
guys, do I sound okay now?
Keep saying
Yes.
things.
Say a
I'm
sentence.
saying things. You're about to be attacked by a giant bird. I hope y'all have your bird insurance.
Why? What did
Probably
Greco's
not.
do?
Bird
fair.
insurance.
Now,
Whoa,
fine.
hold on.
Have bird
I
insurance.
All right.
I just saved money on my car insurance by switching to Geico.
All right,
Don't
am I-
make me
am I
go
good?
back to the
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
good.
sound fine.
Yeah,
All right.
you're good.
Hello again, Austin. Welcome to part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Ready to sing, everybody?
Yay. All right,
Yeah.
chat, are you ready? Players, are you? Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3, sing.
Sing.
1, 2, 3, sing.
Sing.
1, 2, 3, sing.
Sing.
Guys, we're
Alright.
gonna have to do it again. That one guy in chat didn't sync.
God,
Ah,
Oh,
son of
God
a
damn
bitch.
it.
Ah, beans.
I fucking knew Tears of Mozart would do that shit. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Really? I thought it would be it'd be a Zako thing, if
Alright.
anything.
So, Panic, you watch as Panic and Seikar are being carried
Sorry, what?
away.
Oh no, I'm watching as me and Seika are being carried away.
God, those out of body experiences are the worst.
Are we able to call out to them?
Mhm.
Go to the
I am going to
there,
call out
they
if we
said.
attempt to move
Oh,
towards
oh,
this thing.
Are we just
Okay.
hovering in the air, by the way? Like
Yeah,
that's-
you're just hovering in there. You guys like almost like you ever walk into like flies when you're on the sidewalk and they just kind of scatter out of your way, but some don't. It was kind of that situation. You guys managed to scatter, but Seika and Panic didn't respond in time. It just got grabbed.
Seika!
So,
Sorry, I'm being yoinked.
Well, I assume
Hang
you're
on.
hot, right?
hang on, I'm coming. So Monty, until we get into turn order, I'd love to keep floating. Mage hand my grappling hook to try and grab onto the bird or some appendage thereof.
Okay. Seika and Panic, you watch as you guys kind of like you're smushed together, but you manage to like pop your heads out of like where the talons are. You turn up and you see currently standing on the leg of this rock that's just kind of like hovering, almost like a helicopter in like one position, a air ganassi, a female air ganassi with very dark skin, wavy air-like hair that kind of runs really long and sort of wavy. And she's got a sort of similar to the crystals that are around you, like a glass crystal that comes kind of out of her forehead, almost like a horn to the side. And she kind of blinks twice, looking at the two of you, and just looks a little bewildered and a little confused.
Is
And
she?
you-
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You can ask a question.
I was gonna say, is she wearing anything that I might recognize that would indicate her as being a part of like the court or anything like that?
Roll a history check.
11.
You have not a clue what this person
Yeah,
is
cool.
at all.
I'm doing great tonight, guys.
You watch as she turns up and she speaks out in a tongue which is very strange to even you, Seika, but you would recognize it. She speaks in almost like almost like whispering, but at a higher volume, which is almost impossible to replicate by human words. But you recognize it as Orin, which would be the original Orin, the primordial Orin that
neat.
You would know. And she turns up and you hear, because you understand, her say, "Brother, material walkers."
I will
And-
respond in kind. They are with me. We are diplomats from the plane of fire and the plane of materials.
She
Kind of
laughs.
squirming uncomfortably in the talon.
Here, she brings down the staff to you to grab onto. Both of you grab on and hold on strongly.
She's saying that in common.
Yes, she is saying that in common.
Okay. Oh, good. Well, this was
Gale,
experience.
Gale is going to let you go now. So hold on.
Oh, it has a name.
I'm gonna reach out and grab it.
All right, so you guys reach up and grab it, and the rest of you guys see now as this air ganassi appears to be helping your companions up from the talon. As Gale lets go, because you guys were levitating, she just gently kind of thrusts you up, almost like when you push someone up in a swimming pool, like you're underwater and you shove someone up in a swimming pool. Same sort of sensation. As you guys are left up to the wing of this rock, who is currently staying relatively airborne in one place.
I guess the rest of us will float over towards them.
All right, as you guys make your way towards, you watch as
Yeah, is it
the
slowed
air-
down or is it hovering?
Yeah,
or-
it's just hovering in place. It's like
It's
It actually
helicopter
goes over-
hovering.
it will actually floats over to one of the glass peaks and just kind of grips its talons into the glass and stays there and pulls the arms in as you guys make your way towards this. Assumedly, you watch
Is it
as
going
the,
in no talk me I Angie mode or?
the bird.
Yeah.
Probably. You don't know. It's a bird.
Are we treating it like it's a giant pet at this point? Oh, you know what it is. Fuck it.
It is. Or a
um,
steed.
1 second. I'm just gonna find something that will be. Here we go. Windswept plains. That'll work. That works. Let me know if it's too loud.
Works
So,
fine.
you guys begin to float over, and as you do, Panic and Seika. Gosh, loud ass steel parts. You're kind of climbing on the side of this bird's leg at specific grab points. You watch as the air ganassi kind of turns and points the staff towards your companions, who are just Borky's just doing cartwheels in the air towards you. It's like when someone does animation, they just grab the image and just make it spin. Everybody else is kind of awkwardly floating towards you, and the air ganassi kind of points out and turns and goes, "They are also a friend of yours?"
That is correct.
You watch as she climbs up the side of the bird and she yells out.
Ambience is a bit loud.
Is it a bit loud? All right, I will turn it down. There we go. You watch as she climbs up. You hear her call out, go, "Brazen, we have company!"
Brazen?
Brazen, yeah.
So we have two names.
Two names. Yeah.
It was Brazen and
Gale.
The
Gale?
rock name is Gale.
And who is Breeze?
Brazen appears to be whoever's probably
Oh, somebody up
In the
above.
tent.
up above, yeah.
Got it.
All right, so you guys make it to the tail end of this bird, and the bird actually, the whole neck turns and looks back as you guys kind of reach the tail end. Task's heart is just
I fucking you know when a fucking leopard gecko opens its mouth and throbs its head up and down? That's basically Tass's initial reaction.
Full head bob mode.
Yeah, full head like a single head bob. No, okay.
You watch as the inner eyelid folds over the eye, and then the eye closes, and it's just this really loud noise. It's very.
Oh, great. That's
Bird
the almost
noises.
plain of air, they
Bird
said.
people, good.
It won't be gross, they said.
Hey.
It won't be gross, they said.
Hey.
You watch now as the reins are dropped and you see another air ganassi. This one's wearing like a piloter's cap almost, like the classic sort of like with 2 goggles and like the little
Aviator.
Yeah, aviator
Incredible.
cap. Very simple clothing. He's got what appears to be some sort of like quartz-looking dagger at his side, and he kind of hops and moves around the tent to the tail end of the bird and sees you all kind of gathering there. Material walkers. My father's told me stories about you.
I hope there were good stories then. He just kind of dusts himself off.
You certainly are strange people. Closer.
Yeah.
Kind of laughs.
We haven't.
Is this solid to the feet? Like, are we able to like?
The bird? Yeah, you guys are on the bird.
It's a bird.
Okay,
It's a bird.
Porky's kissing solid ground right now.
So you're kissing bird.
Lot of feathers in his mouth.
Oh, interesting. You watch as they both kind of come over and they start poking you and like just like touching stuff and like looking.
All right, okay.
Uh,
We're hands off the merchandise. We're not that strange, are we?
Well,
I mean,
admittedly, you are.
there are a couple of you in our world. I mean, there's this one mercenary guy whose daughter I think is like one of you or something. I don't know.
Look, brother. You watch as she picks up catharsis. It's an item made of stone, just like the elemental plane of the earth.
I fucking zap it back to my hand. What?
Oh, magic. You are sorcerers from another land? Perhaps that's why you've gotten trapped here?
Oh no, we weren't trapped. We came here of our volition.
Oh.
We're actually sort of on a quest, so to speak.
Oh, quest. You watch as she kind of turns to her brother. My father's told me many stories about material walkers who come here on quests, seeking genies for wisdom and other such things. It's, I thought I would meet someone until I was older.
Do you need wisdom? I've got lots of that.
Perhaps
Freckles.
we should all make some time for proper introductions.
Always bring a spare pair of socks. Never know when you think it went.
You don't wear any.
What are socks? Notably, they don't have any shoes on.
What you gotta do is find yourself a sheep and rip off all of its exterior and apply it to your feet.
Borky, they
What
probably
is
don't
it?
have Yeah.
What is a sheep?
Internal
Stop.
screaming.
Someone just put their hand over his mouth, please.
Oh no, we're gonna ride this out. We're gonna ride this one out.
Oh, you don't know what a
Do we
sheep
have
is, do
thoughts?
you?
This one is Borky.
Oh, pleasure to meet you, Borky.
Yeah, the bones is new, and I didn't kill it for the bones, but thank you.
I am.
This is going great so far.
I am.
guys.
I am.
Listen, I have shut the fuck up for so many
No, you're
initial
fine.
reactions,
This
but
is
right
so
now,
funny.
they like touching shit, so I'm like, all right, this will be funny.
I am Task of Alavast, and I guess we'll go around the horn and say each other's names.
I am Penic Grimtongue, Bard.
Bogey, okay, barbarian. Oh shit, bard.
I see.
Hey Monty,
Hi.
I do speak Orin.
This is not your Orin. This is.
Okay, I wanted to
Orin.
clarify that. I want to clarify that.
You have Eastern Isles Orin.
Okay.
This
Like the
is
grapefruit
primordial
juice.
Orin.
That's what I was not sure about.
But
That's what I was like,
they are speaking common right now. It appears
Yeah.
they speak fluent common.
no, that's fine. That's fine. Toby Kage.
Toby Kage. That
Hank
name
looks over at
derives.
Grickles.
That name derives from our ancient tongue. You must be from the eastern lands of the material plane.
Greckles will nervously look over to Seika as to say, "Please help me."
Seiko will kind of nod at your gaze. I am Kurayami Seika, direct servant of Kai Tenno, master of the Plane of Fire, and Tobi
watch
Kagedenka here is his heir.
You watch as they perk up at that. They seem to acknowledge that. The young man. By the way, these two individuals, like the brother appears to be like maybe 20. The sister appears to be maybe 18 or 16. You're not sure. She's definitely younger. The brother kind of perks up and goes, "You work for Master Kai." The leader of the elemental plane of fire, really?
I do.
He watches, he turns to his sister. It's just like the stories my father told me. Hi, he kind of like extends a hand and shakes it very feverishly and excitedly. My name is Breezen. This is my sister Arya. We're fishermen, air fishermen, and this is, he kind of pats the bird. This is Gale, our rock, our family's rock.
Huh.
Borky looks like he's dividing by 1,000 right now, trying to understand what they just said. Just,
That is all insanely impressive.
Yes, very.
Sorry, she grabbed you a bit. We thought you were some, some skyfish that had grouped together, but apparently not.
Skyfish.
Yeah.
The like with the scales and the gills and
Yeah.
big ol' eyes.
Panic, we've seen flying fish before.
Yeah,
Sky
but
whale.
is that the same? I'm just trying to make sure. I'm adding together in my brain right now.
I mean,
Oh,
it could be
sky-
possible.
Sky
You get
tuna,
whales?
flying fish, sky whales. Yes, there's sky whales.
Huh.
They do exist.
A sky whale pops up, looks at you. He does exist.
But is that my favorite? That's my favorite fucking Eminem commercial. It really
It's
is.
everyone's
Zips
favorite
off.
Eminem commercial.
It just zips off into the distance. Mom! All right.
So how big are the whales?
Oh, big. It takes at least 10 to 12 rocks to take one down.
See, I was acquire 10 rocks.
It takes 10 of these things to take down a sky whale.
Well, we have to keep it aloft to harvest it, so it does take quite
Oh.
a few.
Gotcha. No, fair enough. I was about to say you wanted to hunt one of those things, Task.
Yeah, I still do.
He's gonna put the bomb in the glowy part.
I hope you got 10 rocks handy.
Got 10 bombs.
I mean, there's one right here. Oh, I'm standing on a bird.
That's
All
okay.
right.
Gail is good. She's very patient with us. She's been our family for at least a generation. Kind of pats her.
Would I hate to be forward, but we're looking for possibly someone of authority. We actually have a very important mission.
Are you wanting to see the Tempest Temple? I'm assuming if you're here on behalf of Master Kai.
Yes, looks over to Seika.
Nods
watch
in
this-
agreement.
You watch as Reason, like, at your trepidation, looks a little perplexed and confused, and then just kind of like, they're outsiders. They don't quite understand.
Look, I've learned a lot about not only myself, but apparently the entire alternate planes of existence over a short period of time. So please forgive my trepidation. It's a lot to take in.
No, I understand. I mean, you're a lot to take in. You watch as he leans over to us and goes, "That's metal," and points towards the sword at anybody's waist, really. It's kind of
I was
like,
gonna say, I think we all have swords.
I've got
Yeah.
like 3 on me right now.
I've got like 12 daggers.
Tass like pulls up his short sword and he's just like, "No, this is silver."
Well, actually, this one's made of glass, so.
oh,
one's
they
made of-
bored. They look at the one that you show up and they're like, whatever. They don't give a shit about that one.
But it's dragon glass. It's black and cool and shit.
Borky pulls
oh,
out
never
Ronfault.
mind.
Borky holds out Ronfault, the mighty two-hander, just
Their eyes just grow in size as they walk over. Can we touch it?
You can, but know this. Borky kind of pulls it back. This was the personal weapon. The king of the sky giants.
They start laughing. There's no such thing as giants in the sky. That's ridiculous.
Borky just kind of
not
smirks.
anymore.
Borky just wait, hold on. Borky just kind of smirks. Touch the sword.
They do. Nothing happens.
Ah, damn it, Ronfault.
This was my one chance.
You can pull their boxers over their head. Ah!
I'll pull out the Sunblade.
They are just absolutely in awe of these items. Truly a weapon of legend or something of the sword. Please tell us the story of how you got the sword.
Might I recommend those stories be shared while we are in transit?
That's
Certainly.
not a bad idea, but Kuriyama-san, you might want to hear that story too. I don't know if I've ever told it.
Where's Remy?
He's there.
Remy!
He's
I look over the side. Hello.
Every time you do that, he's just slightly out of frame. The camera pans a little.
Yeah.
It's every fucking.
He's like there eating a bag of nerds, and his eyes
The
like go
frame,
wide as he
he's
hides it
cut
behind
off
his
in
back.
half.
Yeah.
It's like the
He's just
shoulder.
loudly eating a burrito.
Clearly
God,
it's too
a
hot for the
bird
first
eating
half.
a burrito.
So just to summarize what he would have been doing, he would have been the last one to get on the bird. And as you look back to him, Panic, he will have climbed aboard. But you would have seen the last vestiges of him kind of just sitting there attempting to flap his arms almost like they were wings. And as he's kind of standing on the edge of this creature, you see him kind of looking out into this vast abyss of nothingness and clouds, just kind of lost in thought.
It's crazy, right?
Huh?
Figured you would have seen a lot of this when you were writing Volo, but
It's slightly different when it's just yourself.
Aw.
Man, I want to insight that.
He got bird envy. Actually, I will
19.
Okay.
23.
17.
All three of you, especially you, Greckles, all three of you would know that Kenkus at some point did used to fly, and that
Oh yeah.
all of the ones that you've encountered, especially Remy and Greckles having talked about it once before, have talked about what it's like to fly, which is one of the reasons he let Greckle get on Volo, but he's never experienced flying without the assistance of someone else. So this is earth-shattering to him, as simplistic as it may be to other creatures who can cast spells and things of that nature to fly.
So you wish.
I was
Go
gonna say I was gonna like tug on Breeze and just like pant leg, and like
Yeah.
ask him to bend down so I can mutter something to him.
He bends down almost enthusiastically. He's like, "Oh my goodness, this is exciting."
Whoever commands Gale, is it all right if my companion is to sit in the helm and experience flight, so to speak?
Oh, that's just me. It's just me and my sister here, and Gail.
Well,
Are you a rock rider? He kind of leans back and turns towards you, Remy.
Griffins, actually.
Griffins. They both exchange looks.
They are smaller versions of rocks and are on 4 legs.
Correct.
They both laugh at each other. Why, the material plane is so strange. Come this way, up to the head, and I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah, it's a crazy place we got the ground there. God.
You watch as Era goes,
Well-
is that true?
We will trade you the richest material ever to be found for your gold, dirt.
That's right. This
Apparently-
is Waterworld, but in the sky.
apparently they have the ground way, way, way down there, but, you know, we don't want to see it.
But dirt was only a myth until this day, Panic.
Yeah, their ground is glass.
Oh no! I pull out some dirt from my jacket creases or some shit.
Ruined
Yeah,
this entire
right.
plane of existence. Shit.
But wait,
I empty rocks
cleanliness-
from my boot.
All right. Breezen helps you, Remy. You guys notice that this tent is actually like held aloft by the wind. The inside appears to be where they sleep and eat. You see a bunch of air plants on the inside, which appear to be bearing fruit, as well as a few bits of rations and otherwise things wrapped in what appears to be silk of some kind. As you guys make your way up onto the bird and get into relative comfort, Breezen kind of turns back and goes, "So, to be certain here, material walkers, you want to go to the Tempest Temple? That's the closest location here."
That is correct.
Okay. Well, you watch, he seems a little bit trepidatious. We were supposed to go out hunting. Turns back. Well, I mean with this, no disrespect, Mr. Fire Ganassi, one of the elemental plane of fire. We will be sacrificing a hunt for this. Is there any way of our chance of our family being reimbursed?
I imagine I'm like authorized to make those kinds of deals.
You would
As far
be,
as
yeah.
like reimbursement for like somebody being inconvenienced that way.
What is it that you find valuable here?
You mean our money?
Yes.
Oh, you watch as he goes onto his side. He pulls out this very long, square, almost paper bill size really beautiful, ornately silk, like piece, with various different degrees of markings, which is primordial. It is primordial markings. And he shows it to you. He goes, "This is worth 5." And he pulls out another one. "This is worth 10." And that one has like a bit more gold silk inlay, and they kind of show it to you.
I bust out, because I got a lot, I bust out my gold. Would this be of any worth?
What is that?
This is the money that we use in the material plane. It's solid gold, at least I think it is. Just kind
Do you
of
offer
bites
him
it.
Do you offer
Yeah.
him a piece?
You know what? How much do you think a hunt would be worth in this sort of metallic currency?
He takes one piece. He goes, "My goodness, this is so heavy. How do you carry this all the time?"
Looks to the camera. Good question.
Put it in the hole.
I
As
have
he's
a-
walking
I
around
have
with
a
like
hole.
13,000 gold.
We put
Try
it in my hole.
Try 26,000.
Well, perhaps you could pay for. Well, we're gonna have to pay for a place for Gale to stay once we reach the Tempest Temple.
What do
I suppose-
you use for your currency? Is the better
They showed us
question.
that.
They showed
what
us.
they
Yeah,
showed
it's
us.
like
The
a silk strip that's very beautiful and ornate.
So I'm trying to figure out what the worth of our peasant gold would be. So what say them?
He doesn't
Oh.
know. It's so
Oh.
weird and foreign to him. He has not a clue.
I will say
you
that
seem-
like everyone has understood as we've traveled together for a while. Seika also has no real understanding of what monetary value is as far as your guys' currency is concerned.
Well, if monetization is going to be a little skewed considering we're from the material plane, you seem to have a affinity towards metal.
It's rare and hard to come by here. It's, well, only the people who've either interacted with material walkers or are material walkers have it.
How does
Sometime-
silver fare to you?
Silver is legendary. It can slay magical creatures. It's the story of legends.
I give him 30 silver arrows.
What are these for? What do you
They
use?
were
You throw
they
them?
were well, no. These were well, actually I hold my arm out and create a bow.
What is that? He points to it.
This is a bow.
No.
We use these what?
That makes sense. That they wouldn't know what bows are. It sort of seems a bit like a.
Yeah,
When you're
Excuse me, Zeto. You are breaking the Prime Directive right now. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop showing them what the bow is.
that's very
not
kind of
warp
you.
travel, you
That's
bitch.
very interesting, YouTube.
Because we're in the
commenter. Don't worry
primordial.
about
This is
shut-
the Prime Directive of the primordial area. So if you could stop breaking the Prime Directive,
I'd
that'd be
like
great.
to vote Edward Bosco off the island.
Kick him off.
I would
the
like
bird.
to second the vote.
Anyway, I show the bow and I say to them, "This is a bow. In the material plane, we use these to hunt with. I could attack something from far away, and we usually use this to hunt. For example, I pull out an arrow and I fire it off into the distance just to show them as an example.
But then it's gone. It goes away.
The benefit of having a magic bow.
But what happens if you hit your target and you can't collect them?
It would kind of fall for almost eternity there.
You would
Wouldn't
then you would be a poor hunter, then, wouldn't you?
Task, they have no concept of ground.
That's fair. In the material plane, usually creatures like us are walking on solid ground, so that's kind of not a fear for us.
Understandable. It is a beautiful material. He kind of takes the arrow and kind of looks at it.
The material is made of silver, so you could use these to sell off, I believe.
For now, yes. We'll see if they'd be willing to take this for us to stay at the temple, but let us get you there first. This is exciting. He turns to his sister, and his sister kind of nods. Just stay in the center if you could. It helps, Gale. Just keep balance. What was your name again? Turns towards you, Remy.
Remus Corbeau of House Corbeau.
Remus Corbeau of House Corbeau.
We call him Remy.
Oh,
Yes,
very,
Remy
very
for
well.
short.
these long titles. They just kind of hush and whisper to each other. It's almost like tourists
Yeah.
in the worst way
Aw.
possible.
Aw.
Actually, that's the shorter version. But yes, Remy is fine.
Breezen takes you up and sits you down on what appears to be a similar silken mat, kind of set on kind of where the head and the neck meets. It's right near the base of the tent too. The tent is kind of in a almost like a boat shape, like an upside down boat on the back. So it's kind of got this sort of, it comes up in the middle and it kind of rounds around the body. You sit down in the seat, and there are reins there. The reins are also made of a similar, like it's like single silk thread that's rather thick, and it kind of rests in your hand. Breezen does assist you through. You can use your griffin riding to assist with this,
Okay.
if you would like.
Would it be griffin riding, or would it be just straight animal handling since it's not technically a griffin?
It is technically not an animal, so
Okay, so I'm gonna use griffin riding because that's higher
Please.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That is gonna be a 9, unless I have
Okay.
advantage, in which case it's a 23.
You don't know what you're doing.
Cool.
You kind of pull the reins, and everybody else, you guys grab onto some of the feathers. As you ever just see a bird just fall off of a cliff before going into a nosedive?
Yep. I love
It
that. It's
makes-
so cool.
It makes all of your guys' stomachs twist as Gale, the rock, free falls off of the glass mountain and just begins to free fall for a second before spinning its body around and going aloft in the breeze. Breezen kind of walks over to you, Remy, and goes, you want to tug on the left, and then you want to bring it up if you want to go up, and you want it to go slack if you want to go wide. If you want it just to go straight, you just want to keep it right about here. He gives you all these instructions.
Remy will be making mental notes, and he will attempt to straighten them out
Okay. While Breezen's doing that...
with a 22.
Nice. Easier now that you're not, getting off the
Free-falling.
glass at this point. You're just kind of going a direction. Breezen, you can tell, is actually using his foot to kind of somewhat assist in a way with you. But you are managing to get a handle of it. It's a bit like, it's like 3D riding a horse, and it's very weird, and that's the best way to describe it right now.
Okay, that actually, my
It's like-
brain computes that, so yeah, I can picture that.
It's like riding a horse with a lot of extra steps. Meanwhile, the rest of you guys are invited inside of the tent, which is rather small, but can fit you guys.
Oh, that
Just
was a
imagine
start.
Porky's ass sticking out the door.
How many
Only
of us
has
to
are
fit
in.
vomiting violently?
It's definitely like anyone who had any sort of adversity to seasickness. Welcome to hell. It's worse. Imagine a world where there's no air travel and suddenly you've discovered it. Era kind of brings you in and goes, I'd love to hear stories about the material plane. I've heard all kinds of different things.
What would you find most interesting to start with?
Oh, goodness. I've heard that there is water that cuts through the land.
Correct.
Rivers?
Yeah, like a river.
Rivers? That's what they're called, rivers?
Black
Yeah.
sword.
How fascinating.
Hmm.
And they
And we
do not
have-
fight. There's no war between the two of them ever?
The water itself doesn't wage war. I mean, the closest thing we have to that are large bodies of water, which are the ocean, which create waves that bash against the land.
Well, what is the ocean?
Think a river, but on a countrywide scale.
What is a country?
Imagine looking upon the horizon and nothing but glittering blue water.
I can't. It's hard.
Do we have maps on us?
I do. I do.
Yeah, Tass does. Yeah, I think Tass has a cartographer's kit.
Yes, I do. And guess who's been keeping up on that shit? I put. Is there a table?
No, it's just the floor here.
All right. Well, I as she's talking, I sprawl out the map and I show her.
I don't
See-
understand these shapes.
So all of the stuff that is inside of those black lines, that's land. That's
That is-
like ground or earth or stone or dirt.
That is
or
what we
Yeah.
walk
number of
upon.
materials.
And then all the
Every-
stuff on the outside, that's water?
That's water, yes.
And then where is the air?
It's above us.
Well,
Above all of this?
Yes.
yep.
There is no air below you, ever?
Depends on if there's a cave system. There is land underneath the surface.
Oh, I know what caves are.
Well, we have places called the Underdark, which are caverns as big as countries underneath our own land.
What? Really? In the earth?
Yes.
We have something similar here at certain parts. It's called the Thunderfell. It's where angry elemental spirits live.
Whoa, time
Whoa.
out.
Yeah, so your version's Underdark. That's cool.
How fascinating. The metal you have is also quite fascinating as well. There's a man who lives where we're going. He is from the material plane. He is a human, is what he's called. He's rather strange, but fairly nice, but he is lost here.
What's his name?
I do not know. Most people just call him human.
Common
Damn
name,
it.
Orf.
Yeah. Has he taken kindly to adjusting to these lands, or does he still find it strange? Like, how long ago did he arrive here?
Oh, we do not know. We've only heard stories of him.
Huh.
A lot of stories.
Of course, most things travel on the breath.
It's true.
Oh, wait a minute. I produce my roper whip and I show it to her. This is a rope. It is a weapon that we use, and it's actually made of a creature from the Underdark.
She touches it. Oh, I don't like that. It feels bad.
That's kind of the point. This creature uses its long tendrils to ensnare creatures and devour them.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
This is the first time you've pulled that out since Seika joined, right?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, he's not as openly curious about it, but he's definitely now, especially since you pulled that out, his eyes are a little more open than usual, and he's just kind of
I
hanging
pass
on
it
your
to Seika.
demonstration.
I pass it to Seika if he wants to hold it.
He gives it a poke.
Yes, it is a rather disgusting creature, though. That is kind of the thing I like to do when I hunt. Me as a person, whenever I hunt a creature, I like to take bits and pieces of it. My kind actually, well, my tribe likes to take trophies of their kills and make them into different resources.
Oh, well, we hunt skyfish. This tent, Chikai taps it, is made of the flesh of a sky whale. And various different parts of it are bone, such thing. But usually that's reserved for the royal families. We don't get to keep much except for the meat and things like that. We don't carry very much, obviously. Gale can only carry so much. That's why we work together.
This place rules.
Arya, have you seen this before? And Greckles is actually going to pull out... You know what? Screw it. No, better idea. Greckles is actually going to pull out the wind fan.
I've heard stories of these. And she goes and you let her touch it?
Yes.
Oh, have you not heard the beautiful story of love that these contain?
If Greckles could go white, he would be pale as the moon.
Oh, they put love stories on these. Can't you read? See, look. She points out, and you notice that there are symbols on here that, at the naked eye, don't look like words. They just look like shapes and forms.
I look very closely.
You can see them when she points them out to you. Seika, even this is kind of difficult to see. It's very artistic in nature. Oh, this contains the breath of an elemental who fell in love with a mortal. Oh, see, you can see him there, bellowing winds to try and call. But see, as he tries to call, he's blowing her away. Oh, how romantic is this? How did you get your hands on such an item like this? Only royals have this. And she hands it back to you.
This was, I suppose, a memento of someone that I deeply cared about. Although
And
they didn't
perhaps
give
it
it
was-
to me. Okay.
Perhaps it was destiny that it found its way to you.
Maybe. I'm still trying to wrap my head around my own destiny.
Your name was Tobikage, right?
Apparently, Crown Prince.
You watch as her cheeks go a little flush. Goodness. You're not a thief. Not to say that a crown prince would be one, but there are some who fear material walkers for their want of taking magical relics and significant religious symbols of our plane of existence.
No.
Excuse
No.
me, sorry.
To be completely honest, To be completely honest, the only thing I've pilfered in the last 3 years is a. Do you have punch here? Have you ever heard of that?
Oh yes, she punches you in the shoulder. It's not anything.
Cash just grins fucking cheek to cheek at that.
We are no strangers to violence, unfortunately, in these lands.
Well, imagine taking an assortment of fruits and you crush them together and let all of the juices come together and you mix them.
Oh yes, we have this. She points to some you see now hanging from the top of this tent are these glass kind of like, not bowls, but these glass containers that contain plants that appear to be producing fruits.
We call that punch in the material plane. A mixture of different fruit juices, maybe alcohol.
Why?
It kind of depends. You know, I've looks to everyone else. I have no idea.
Human vernacular.
Oh, stupid freaking humans.
Oh, humans. She shakes her head.
Everyone in the party's just like, this is why we can't have nice things. Those damn humans.
Humans, what a bunch of bastards.
I will say this. Though I have the skill, I've never used it for my own self-gain. I use it for the place that I protect. And that's exactly why I'm here.
You're like a Tempest Keeper.
Looks to Seika? I guess I am a little bit. I'm incredibly curious about everything with the elemental planes, having learned that I've apparently come from them. But I assure you, I'm not here to pilfer. I'm here to hopefully stop a great evil with all of my comrades.
I see. Oh, it is truly a legendary story. What would you like to know about the elemental plane of air? I'll tell you whatever you want to know, if I know it.
I would love to hear about your philosophy.
Philosophy?
There
I
are.
don't quite understand that.
Your people hold sacred.
Oh,
That's-
well,
yeah, that's a good way to put it.
we fly together. We, gosh, she kind of scratches her neck. I wish my father was here. He'd probably have a really good answer for you. We fly together. We are though the wind may blow us apart, we will always come together in the eye of the storm.
Communal society, then.
More or less, yes. We have to. There's no way you can fly alone in these airs.
That is interesting. So, Aureus, I guess something that might help in trying to understand the elemental plane. From what I can understand, and from what Kuriyami-san here has told me, is that though there is no continuous great war, the elemental planes are adjacent to each other and rarely ever intermix, if at all. Is that correct?
Yes, of course. I mean, by mixing, it created the material plane. Do you not wonder where your world came from?
Greckles just kind of shuts up at that, because that's a good point. I suppose then you could think of the material plane as the greatest of harmonies between all of the elements.
The way I see it is, you mentioned your punch, right?
Right?
The material plane is the punch. And we are the trees that bear the fruit to create the punch. Does that make sense?
That's exceptionally accurate.
She smiles.
Huh. You learn something new every day, boys.
Will there be anyone who's adverse to material walkers being here?
Perhaps some of the guards are untrustworthy. Like I said before, usually when material walkers arrive, they're here to steal something.
Well, you certainly plucked us out of the sky, so that kind of defeats that. He just chuckles.
We have
Our
we have
father-
no intent. Oh,
We are here on behalf of the leader of the fire plane, so
You do
I
have
think-
one who claims to be with Master Kai, so I trust you. And if you are lying, then we shall simply drop you off the side of the rock and, well, good luck.
fair enough.
Good
luck to you
That
too.
that was a joke. I'm joking.
I was about to say, I hope this society has sarcasm.
Yeah, she literally goes, that was a joke. I'm not serious. We wouldn't do that.
what's the race in Mass Effect that is never sarcastic? Like they just can't be. Or am I
Oh,
thinking of
God.
Star Trek?
The ones that don't have any emotion, so they say like
Yeah.
elated, below
Yeah,
average.
Elcor.
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 Yeah.
Yep. This whole fucking place is made of Elcor.
We'll drop you off the side of the rock. Sarcasm.
Indecisive.
Did you have
If
any
anything,
other
these-
questions?
if that's true.
Oh, go ahead.
Who is it that governs these land? Well, I can't say lands. Governs this plane.
Oh, the Tempest Council, led by Grand Tempest Waft, of course.
Yes, that's who we're here to see.
You're going to see Grand Tempest Waft?
Apparently,
hope
I look
to.
at Seika and Greckles.
We hope to.
I'm
Yeah.
supposed to be on my best behavior so I don't cause a political incident.
Yes, that is very true, Borky. Pats your head.
Thank you very much.
You watch as she kind of like does like, presses each hand to each cheek and kind of pulls her arms inwards to her chest and she goes, "Oh, Grand Tempest Waft is so handsome. The stories say he's a gentleman of the highest degree.
I don't like this guy.
They say his poetry is like starlight and he wears silks of beauty. Like the money we showed you, his entire ensemble is that. Could you imagine a whole outfit that looks like that?"
An outfit made of money.
In a way, I mean, the silk we get is worth so much. To see a whole outfit made of silk is incredible. My outfit, and she kind of grabs, she's wearing like a kind of a simple dress. Mine is made out of the skin of many different types of fish that we've cured over the years to make into fabric.
Tass nods his head solemnly, just like, yeah, I get that.
A solid suit of gold.
That's basically what the equivalency would be. Yeah, that's a really great comparison, Kurt. He's
Nice.
Bought it at the nonsense store.
He's basically wearing like it'd be like if one of you guys was walking around with a suit of gold armor with no functioning purpose other than just be fucking rich.
Hey,
So
Monty,
Minecraft, perfect.
Gold armor
Yeah.
would suck.
I want
too.
to do a silly fun thing.
Sure, absolutely.
I would like to take one of my 8 sheets of paper, and I
Okay.
would like to attempt to make an origami crane.
Okay, go ahead and make just a straight dexterity check for me.
All right.
No advantage because you're on the back of a flying griffin.
That makes sense. It's fine. It's double 18s.
Okay, it's a little lopsided to one side, but it's nothing that you're not submitting this to the origami championship, so you're gonna be fine.
The origami king, you would say.
Oh. But it does look pretty good. It's a little lopsided, but I mean, she looks amazed by that. Oh, origami.
Yeah, Ori, I know this isn't payment, but I wanted to give this to you as a possible token. I don't know if you have trees or wood or paper here, but
Oh, goodness, thank you. We do have paper. She goes to reach it, and suddenly you feel as the entire rock shifts, even you, Remy, out of nowhere, you hear a loud screech as the rock lets out a shrill cry, and you hear the smell, you smell burnt ozone. As immediately, Remy, you are shoved out of your seat, and Breezen takes control as Gale begins to kind of like spin to their side. All you guys inside the tent like grab on as the entire thing falls lopsided. And I need everybody to roll initiative for me.
Sky Whales, finally!
Sky
Time-
fight.
Time to fight the lightning, boys.
Natural 20.
Jeez.
Okay.
Wow, I think fate itself wants you to do well this session, dude.
Oh, for fuck's
12.
sake. 13 for Seika. This is. I
Panic,
can't.
panic chest fucking tingles.
I need something fast.
I have a
What's
fucking
this?
+8 to my initiative, and I constantly go last. It's amazing. Well,
I flip
work?
out of the tent and
Maybe
Superman
not.
pose.
This will be pretty good, I think. This is the one that bounces, but this will be pretty good, I think, for this.
Oh,
Well, this is the
guys are
bumpy ride.
This is good. Hell yeah.
All right, so everybody, give me your initiatives here.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
Soft
fast.
20.
We're going with 17.
I got a 13.
Freckles. Borky got a 17. Uh,
9.
Wow.
Where's Remy? Oh, there's Remy.
He got a 12.
Let me know if the music's too loud, if the chat says music's too loud.
Ah, it's bumping.
I have a pretty good initiative modifier too.
Am I crazy though, or is Windswept Plane still playing?
I think when Set Plays is still playing.
I guess it's
Sure
okay.
is.
I guess it's okay though. It's only ambiance, isn't it? Oh.
It is, but it's a little distracting. I was wondering what that was myself. I thought it was like static.
Okay.
Once
What,
again,
you,
I
don't,
like
you don't like music in your windswept planes?
No, I
Hell
do
yeah.
not.
Jeez.
I can't stand it.
Purists, man. Can't.
Tess like fucking rolls out like fucking spin dash, rolls out of the fucking tent and gets on all fours. She's like, Sky Whale, where?
That way. And I just like literally just like throw you like a football.
Ready, task. I'm gonna give you guys the battle map as you are flying on the back of a
Oh
rock.
hell yeah!
Oh my god.
Yeah! Oh, yeah! Ah! That's so
All
fun.
right.
Bird.
I drew this myself.
You did
Anyway.
great.
Yeah.
You should be an artist, Nadine.
I know, right? All right, task. As you pop out, you do not see a sky whale, much to your disappointment, but you do see air elementals wearing armor
Fuck.
flying towards you with flails in their hands.
Oh shit, they're gonna make us good.
Tails just Tash just fucking folds his arms like, oh my gosh, whatever.
I'm not gonna lie, Nadine, I wasn't expecting spinning maces. Just
Oh yeah.
oh.
Fuck yeah, we got ghosts and goblins vibes going off on these enemies.
Oh,
All right.
no. Sword and
Where's
King
my
Arthur's court. The one where they go into the pit and they all get weird powers.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I am gonna go ahead and Hunter's Mark the dude I can see in front of me,
All right.
all the way to the left.
The one Ari all the way at the end of the wing that seems to be flying towards you. You mark with your hunter's mark.
Yep. My arrows count as magical, correct?
They do. The ammunition now counts as magical because of Eos.
Thank goodness. All right, well, let's take a shot.
Shot.
Here I go.
Certain people.
21.
21 hits.
All right, cool. So this is not getting Colossus Slayer because this is the first hit, but it will get Hunter's
Yeah.
Mark. All right, so 9 plus 1. Nice,
Aw.
10. Oh well.
You strike into its shoulder and you watch as electricity crackles where the arrow is. You watch as the arrow burns up and cinders away as this creature begins to spin its flail. And as it spins its flail, you watch as electricity crackles and snaps near it.
Oh no, I don't like that. Do it again.
All right.
25.
Well, quit it.
I pissed him off and he made weird zappy noises. Let me try again.
All right, 11.
Nice.
Another Colossus Slayer because that's continual, and Colossus Slayer. 7. 8, 9, 10, 11. So 22.
Okay.
And move action. Go get him, friends.
You dive back into the tent with Arya, who's just like, what's happening? Greckles, it is now your
Ghost
turn.
with mace.
Can I ask a one-sentence question with a one-word response? to
Sure,
Arya?
I will say yes.
Can armed elementals be reasoned with?
Why are elementals attacking us?
Not exactly the answer I was hoping for. I will make the. It's gonna be stupid. I will make the attempt. Greckles will pop back out. Look at. Are any of them? I'll look at this one to the south.
Okay.
And in my foreign Aryan, yell out, "Be still, we mean no harm."
Okay.
Kind of a little too late on
Say
that.
that out loud. You're not sure if it hit or not.
Okay, would that be
I'll say that's your bonus action.
okay? You know what? I'm gonna be stupid. I don't care because this is fun. I will use minor illusion. I will cast that just maybe 10 feet out with a sign that says that in bad wrong Orin. Bad wrong Orin. I will make the
Okay.
the attempt.
Just do not kill sign.
Yeah, it says do not kill in broken Orin.
Mean
No
no harm.
hurt.
Me no harm am friendly.
No
Instead, it says
hurting.
me harm.
Me
No!
harm.
Me harm.
There's a baka thrown at the end there.
No.
Baka
Baka
arrow.
No baka mitai. No.
That ends your that ends your turn, Greckles.
No, I'm actually gonna hop back in to possibly give cover, but I want to be able to keep sight.
Okay.
Holy fuck,
You are
if we die.
you are technically Arya is technically taking up that space.
Okay,
I don't
that's
have tokens for her, but
That's
she is taking up that space.
Question:
Alrighty.
would we be able to transfer like the back feathers, the wing, and stuff
Yeah,
comfortably?
everything that's solid you can stand on. It is
Okay.
currently aloft in the air, so you're just soaring on an updraft at this point.
Oh,
There's no
okay.
flapping
No
involved.
flapping. Gotcha.
Yeah. So you can move wherever you want on the wings.
It's like the sandbird from Mario Sunshine. Just don't stand on the wings.
Oh, I
God.
hope it doesn't tilt to the side.
Alrighty. So you two are inside. Seika, Remy. Ooh, you know what?
What?
It's gonna aim for the person who's piloting this rock.
Oh no. That seems mean.
So, first flail attack is gonna be on Reason, who is just a commoner.
Oh no.
That's definitely gonna hit. That's a 19 plus everything else.
Oh my god, no.
This is non-lethal. They're just trying to knock him out.
Okay.
Bonk.
Fart pirates!
He gets knocked out. Remy, if you're standing next to Reason, you watch as he's just cracked over the side, and you manage to reach out and grab him before he falls off the rock and hold him, as the same creature spins the flail and swings it towards you. The first attack. Oh, that's an extra one.
Oh, good.
I hope that hits himself in the fuck. I hope he beans himself in the face with his own mace.
I hope he.
Three, he just misses.
Oh.
I was about to say, I hope he breaks physics and falls prone in a place where he can't fall prone.
No, he'll fall prone, but then he'll start falling after the animation.
You start spinning out of control.
You find out that the game world isn't actually an open sky and that they programmed the ground. It's just invisible.
The third attack, you watch as it spins the flail and electricity coalesces. And he is going to strike down on you with his lightning strike.
Hey, how about you don't?
Too bad.
Okay.
That is going to be a 23 to hit you, Remy.
Remy will throw up his hands and cast shield, and it will miss.
All right, as you bring up the shield, you guys see a concussive blast. Your vision goes white and black with speckles on it as lightning crackles across Remy, but Remy kind of stands firm, holding Breezen to his side with the shield in front of him. Let's see. The one that sees the sign does not care and is going to go for Borky.
Oh, no.
Good. That's actually perfect for me.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with someone else being attacked.
First attack.
I mean, he is the tank.
It's fair, yeah. I
That's
agree.
going to be a 23 Borky to hit you.
Oh, excellent. This new armor will protect me.
Sorry.
No, this is funny. I was really hoping.
9 points of bludgeoning damage on the first attack.
I didn't rage yet. Shit.
Second attack
This is what
going,
real pain feels like.
That's going to be 24 to hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it whips around, channeling electricity into its flail and brings it down on you. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
So that's going to be... You take 10 bludgeoning damage,
Fun.
and an additional...
It's a big orf.
An additional 13 points of lightning damage. As
Wow,
it
that's-
coalesces on your chest, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me, buddy.
God, it doesn't end.
No, it doesn't. That's almost half my health. After one.
Oh.
You are stunned.
Just, can he like fall over?
You are not
just
prone.
goats.
You are just stunned. So, does someone want to grab the stunned effect for Kurt so he knows what happens?
Yeah.
One moment.
What is I've been stunned. What does that mean?
It
Stunned.
means stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and can only speak falteringly. The creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
That's great. It's good. It's good. Love it. Love
So
it.
How
you're
long is he
that
stunned
now.
for?
Yeah, no, I just lost half my HP. I can't move. Good shit. Good shit.
How long is he
Sorry.
stunned for?
Yeah, there's nothing to apologize about. I'm just like, shit, I didn't even get a chance to rage.
Is it
Not
just for
until
his
the end
turn?
of the next turn
The
on
end
this
of the next
creature's
turn.
turn.
Ugh.
Yeah. So Borky's not getting his turn this turn, unfortunately.
Yeah, there you go.
The last one chases after Task because it has 2 arrows in it. Immediately meets with Seika and is going to do the same thing. It's going to swing around. Seika, as this is happening, roll a Knowledge Arcana check for me real fast with advantage.
Just on die. 15.
Okay. I'm going to do this turn and I'm going to tell you something afterwards.
Okay.
First attack. That's going to be a 25.
That hits.
Wow, they're rolling really well, except for that one natural one. It's going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage. Second attack. I spoke too soon. That's 2, so that's definitely going to miss, even with its bonuses. And the third attack, again, spinning that lightning flail. Ooh, that's going to be 14.
That will just miss.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yes, I am.
Matrix-style dodge back as lightning arcs in front of your face. All right. That brings us now to Borky, who is stunned. So unfortunately, your turn does not happen. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Seika, it is now your turn.
You said you were going to tell me something?
Oh, yes. You know what these are. I'm going to butcher the name, but these are Myrmidons. I probably am saying that completely incorrectly.
Oh, all
I think
right.
you're right, actually.
No, you're right.
Myrmidons?
Yeah.
Okay.
Myrmidon.
You have these in the elemental plane of fire. They are obviously fire elementals. To your knowledge, they essentially can be summoned or commanded. These specific type tend to be commanded by the Elder Elemental that is in charge of the plane. These were sent by the Elder Tempest, which does not make sense to you right now. It is very confusing and you don't understand why you're being attacked in this way.
Would I know enough to know that essentially there's no talking our way out of this encounter?
No, they've been sent on a mission, and their mission
Okay.
apparently is to attack you.
Then I will call over my shoulder. Peace is not an option, Denka! And I will kick it.
Okay.
I remember the peace was never an option, Dinka meme.
I totally forgot about that. Does a 9 hit it?
You go to swing with your foot, and you collide with the armor on this creature. No dice, unfortunately.
I will bounce off of it and spin back for my second attack. Does a 13 hit it?
Nope, not at all.
Cool. I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack it offhand.
Okay.
Oh,
Come on,
please.
baby!
Oh,
Yeah,
that
there we
20!
go. Yeah,
baby!
Made up for it in one hit.
All right.
As a note, I will also be spending a key point to use Stunning Strike on it.
Okay.
But it's a whole 8 damage.
8 points of damage, not bad.
And Stunning Strike.
Make the saving throw, correct?
Yes, and it needs to beat a 13.
It's a
Whoops,
Constitution?
wait, sorry. Yes, Constitution.
Constitution?
Yeah.
12.
Oh, it finally worked! As he connects, he's gonna. Well, actually, from inside the tent, you'll see him having missed 2 kicks. He's gonna pull back a fist, thrust it forward, and shout "Tomare!" as he makes connection with this creature.
You watch as it, actually, you know in Pokemon when there's, the electricity paralysis? You watch as that happens to it as it kind of seizes up in place.
And
Okay.
that'll be my turn.
Thank you,
I
Mark.
Can't get out. Maybe
Remy,
can I?
it is
I
now
could
your-
probably move. Yeah.
Yeah, you can move. You can move.
Knowing that he is stunned, I'm actually gonna move. I'm gonna jump over Remy's head, and put myself in front of this other guy.
All right, you run up the back of this rock, and you are now standing on its beak.
Hello.
You're balancing with the endless abyss beneath you as you are standing on one foot in front of this creature. As it
This was a
turns its shape
horrible
towards you.
idea.
Nah, it's cool. I'm cool. This is what cool guys do.
All right, Remy, it is now your turn.
Does it take an action to transfer the body of the person who was piloting back to task so that they can be safely put in the tent.
You want to put him in the tent? I would say,
Basically,
say
because I
half
caught
your
him, so
movement.
I have to pass him back to task because task is in the tent.
I will say for this, I will say this. It'll be an action to do it,
Okay.
but I will allow the bonus action to be retaking control of this rock.
I was
because
gonna
it
ask
currently
you
has
because that's
no
the two
rider.
things that I wanted to do.
All right, so you want to hand off
I want to
Breeze
hand off the
to-
body to task, and I will say, task, keep him safe inside.
Currently, his head is bleeding, and as you slide him into the tent, you watch as Ari goes, "Reason!" and like just kind of grabs and begins to dab the wound with a silken cloth. With your bonus action, Remy, you take up the reins on the rock.
All right.
Go
And
ahead and
he-
roll a perception check for me, real fast.
Okay. That's going to be a 25.
You see a bunch of structures ahead of you.
And what are those structures?
A bunch of monolithic glass spires and mountains and cut out open pieces. I want you to imagine, Zeto will get this. Remember that fall game? That game where you like you're the guy falling and you get close to the when you get close to the walls you get points. You know the game I'm talking about? I forgot the name.
Ah,
of it.
Superflight.
Superflight,
yeah.
yeah. You're looking at it like a Superflight style current tower in front of you of these crazy ass structures beginning to appear all around you in the midst of the elemental plane of air. You can feel a sweat drop.
Is that
So
at
would I
all
be able to
similar
know
to
that that's
the
where
Emerald
we're
City?
probably headed?
That is definitely where you're headed.
Excellent. So then Remy is going to call out to everyone. We're not that far from the city. Hold them off. Borky! I need you to be a war chief and hit that thing in the face! And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Forky's just frozen in position.
I hate you so much right now, Remy. God, I hate you so much. I'm gonna make it really dark away with the goddamn treasury.
Panic, it is now your turn.
Panic looks over at this stunned Myrmidon and just like, just slowly scoots away from it.
Arya's in that. You actually cannot go in there.
Fuck.
Yeah. You can go on top. If you want to climb on top of the tent, you can.
What would that require?
Nothing. You just climb on top and you're like sitting on it like a saddle. It's not very flattering.
Excellent.
It does put you there. I'll say that.
No, I'm on top of the world, baby. I'll just do that, and it's not going to opportunity attack me, I guess, because it's stunned.
It is stunned. Yep.
It is stunned.
Fair enough. All right. First things first. Action. I am going to strum my guitar, and the sound waves will sort of resonate and blacken around them, and they all need to make charisma saving throws because I cast
Okay.
Bane on them.
Oh, nice. Yeah. How
Alright.
charming are they?
Hello, brother.
Brother. What is the
Brother!
The
modifier?
DC is 17. They need to make a 17 or higher.
What is it? What is it though? Is it wisdom? Is it
Charisma saving throw.
Charisma. They're not very charismatic. The first one rolls a 10. They're bane.
Baned.
Bait.
All right. Wow,
TM.
this guy's got like 3 status things on him. The second one. Awful 4.
Baned.
Bang! You
The
got
last
bait.
one's kind of quirky.
Psychology.
12. They're all bane.
Baned.
Bane.
I have to roll a d4 for their rolls, right?
For their attack rolls and their saving throws.
Okay, good to know.
You'll never
Excellent.
escape this prison because you do not fear death, Batman.
Bonus action, I have my pick in the air and I strum it back down, and everybody's going to feel great as I use my mantle of inspiration. Everybody gets 11 temporary hit points.
Yay.
Yay.
That is, wait a minute, let me just see. Greckles, Task, Remy. Yeah, everybody gets 11 temporary hit points. And they can use the reaction to move, except Forky, I think.
Ah, yes, Mr. Wayne versus Mr. Bane.
So this may be a question I have asked before, but because I'm an idiot, I've forgotten again. Are reactions and bonus actions taking up the same spot?
No, they're
No.
separate.
They're
Okay.
separate. Yeah.
Well, I am going to resist the urge to move.
Likewise.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to take it.
I know.
Yeah,
I
you-
just
yeah.
wanted to say it that way to sound
It's an option.
Because I'm
Okay.
cool.
At the end of the turn order, Remy, there is now you are beelining it immediately. Imagine you're just flying into New York City with all the skyscrapers all close together right now. You guys begin to feel as the wind rushes by, as glass spires just past the wings of the rock, past your head. Remy, as you're holding onto the reins and guiding this thing, you see now that you're going to have to switch the rock to its side to fit through a very tight gap, meaning the wings are coming inwards.
Okay, so basically I have to turn it 90 degrees.
You have to turn this bird on its side, or else the wings are going to get clipped and you're going to fall into the abyss.
Right. So
Everyone can see this, by the way. You can all see
Okay,
this very tight gap is showing up, and you're all like, "Whoa!"
Is that happening right now?
It's gonna happen at the end of this turn.
At the end of the turn. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. That brings us back to the top of the turn order. Task. It is now your turn.
So wait, at the end of this round?
So once it goes to after Panic's turn of this round, then you're gonna reach that point where you're gonna have to turn. So.
Okay, well, I have so many things I could possibly do, especially helping Borky out, but I am DPS man, and I kind of want to get...
I'm gonna see if I can do something on my turn. Don't worry about it.
Big Dippus.
Yeah, I'm Big Dippus right now, so I'm gonna Big Dippus all over the guy who's fucking baned and Hunter's marked and stunned.
Gross.
Okay.
Don't knock it till you tried it.
Brazzers.
Brazzer.
Brazzer. 21.
21 with a stun target. Yes, that just hits. The 17 wouldn't have.
Oh,
8
you got
plus-
high armor.
Hold on. Plus that. So, plus
11.
6. Oh, 11 plus, so 19.
Whew, yeah, you hit him solidly with that shot.
Well, I have another shot, so here I go.
This guy's having a bad
again.
day.
I'm gonna fucking do it again. 25.
25 hit.
Hey.
So that's 10 plus
Oh.
Solid.
3. 13.
13. Wow, not bad. I want you guys to
Something.
imagine someone just like shooting into like a big, what do you call them? Like the metal barrels that they put like waste in. Like Task is just like shoo,
Okay.
shoo. You're watching as this gonging noise happens as these arrows are striking through the armor with such velocity that they're reacting to the crackling energy within. This guy is still holding his own, but you've definitely got a lot of shots in on him.
Septic tank is
Look.
what you're looking for.
Yep.
Thank you.
But you know it's fine because now I got this image in my head. Yep, like shooting fish in a barrel. Mm-hmm.
Except in this case, the fish are paralyzed, and the barrel is also the fish.
I spend a bonus action to cock my bow.
Okay. You listen as your arrows go. It is.
I didn't make that noise. Eos, did you do that?
Yes. Alrighty.
All right.
Kick ass and chew ass.
My name's
Freckles.
Ted, the Kobold Ranger.
All right. So, Monty,
Hi.
what would it take? What would it take, and what are the risks of getting Borky? If I was to move here to get Borky into the spot where I was, what will that entail?
Okay. Borky would risk an attack of opportunity. And it takes, you can only move a target half your movement. So if you move that space and then move him back, that will take up 20 feet of movement. Assuming you want to also be in a like a pretty good position. I would say it would probably, it's going to take your action to grab him, to pick him up. I had to do this a lot in Ravenloft. Action to pick him up and take him, and you're going to have to move him. It's going to take half your movement to move him, but he will get an attack of opportunity because you are taking him out of combat space. But it's one attack versus probably a lot that he potentially could get. So
Monty, I have a question. I have a question for you. So I think with attacks of opportunities, because I've played Sentinels before, you don't provoke when somebody else moves you unless this is specific to the situation. So I'm just curious if that's the case.
I'm gonna make the DM's ruling here that this thing's eyes are on Borky. It is going to swing at Borky. If
Okay,
Borky
cool.
is
Just want to
being
double check.
moved.
That's totally fair.
Like, it only makes sense. This thing is beelined into Borky. It's stunned Borky. It wants to hit Borky.
No, all good.
Are these right here holes?
They are holes, yes. As of right now, the space is currently occupied with Arya and Breezen on the inside. So Task, Breezen, and Arya are inside. You guys are all stuck outside. There's no way to fit more people in there without it being a conundrum.
So can I put Borky in my spot though, since I'm coming?
You
down?
can, yes. You absolutely can drag him and put him
All
in
right.
your spot.
Yep. I'm gonna do that then.
All right, Worky is going to take an attack of opportunity, which beats 3 attacks of opportunity comparatively.
Yep.
That is wonderful.
All right.
Can I still hang out here? Like I'm just kind of like
Yeah, you can.
overhead throw chucking them in.
Oh wow, I rolled the same thing twice. I don't think that's going to hit. 16.
It matches.
D4.
Oh.
D4.
Oh, the D4. The D4.
Bane, motherfucker.
Minus 2,
Oh!
14. Misses.
Yeah!
As
Right
this thing
by my
goes to
bone.
swing, Panic, you just kind of like strum down really quickly with a sharp note, and you watch as the thing's hand like kind of stutters and pauses for a moment as you see some of that essence from the realm of Discord coming out. And you watch as its hand flexes, it shakes as Borky is dragged and thrown on top of the tent, which sinks inwards because Borky's a heavy boy.
Greetings
I
from
was-
Earth, motherfucker.
Wait. I was trying to put him in the tent in my spot.
You can't. There's no space. I just explained that.
Okay.
He's on top.
I'm
'Cause I
large
thought-
and in charge.
Well, in the
I
spot
thought-
that Greckles was in previously,
Yeah, Greckles was on top in my
Okay,
mind's
because see,
eye.
I was under the
Oh.
suspicion that I was inside.
so was
No,
I.
you are outside because Brazen had to be put somewhere.
So it's only the one row of spots that are actually
Very
in the
small tent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Task is the only person on this map who's inside visually.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, everybody
right,
else is on
in-
the outside holding on.
In that case, if I can, to make it a point to grasp onto one of the holes and kind of brace myself for a turn.
Okay. You're gonna
And
hold
then
on.
that's-
That's your turn.
Yeah, that is. I will devote my entire turn to bracing myself and getting Borky out of the way.
Thanks. Thank you, Greckles.
No problem, big guy.
Seika, when is it say that your stun strike ends?
It is until the end of my next turn.
Oh shit. He's not gonna be able to move away in time.
Nope, there you fucker.
Bye, Felicia.
Howdy, motherfucker.
Okay, this one is aware. This one moves up, seeing the upcoming obstacle in its way. And it's gonna swing 3 times at you, Seika. Actually, I gotta
Fight
roll
me.
for one thing here. It's
Come
not
at me,
good
bro.
fighting that.
He has
First attack, natural 20.
Well, okay. Can I pull back my taunting words? Is it too late?
It's just double damage, no additional effects. So
Wait, does he not have
Good
Bane?
it doesn't
Natural
matter.
20,
It's a
dude.
nat 20.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if Bane actually consisted on natural 20s. My bad.
Oh, that's awful. I rolled a 1 and a 4 for the damage roll.
I'll
Good.
take it.
9. You take 9 bludgeoning damage on a crit.
Hey.
Because I'm that cool, guys.
Second attack.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's going to be not good. That's a 13. That's going to miss.
Yep.
Third attack. That is going to be a 17.
Damn it.
D4.
Oh,
All right.
D4. Oh, please.
Bane.
17 minus 3. That's 14.
It misses.
All right.
You're
Yeah.
What can I say except you're welcome?
That Bane is
Also,
coming in clutch.
Connor. You're crackling a little bit, buddy. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Third attack. I think I did. Did I do the third attack? It was first
You
one?
did.
Crit.
That was the third
Yeah.
attack.
Third one.
And that was the third one. Okay. All right. This other Myrmidon, he's not looking the right way. but-
Sorry, guys. I'm too cool for school. You can't hurt me.
Okay. This one charges you, Greckles.
Mm-hmm.
Bro.
It's gonna make 3 attacks on you. See if it gets its lightning attack back. It does not. First attack.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Well, of course.
Sorry.
I think that'll help.
I got an AC of 16. I don't think it's gonna matter much.
Maybe if we believe hard enough. Oh.
And yet here I am.
I hate
Everyone
to
in
say it,
chat,
but
give
once
your
again,
energy.
math coming in to ruin everyone's hopes and dreams, just like it did to me in all of my schooling in school. Anyway, 8 points of damage to you, Greckles, on the first swing.
Okay.
Second swing, ooh, that's that's gonna be 20 or 15. That's gonna miss.
That will miss.
Okay. Third attack. That is what. Oh, that's a. I thought it was a 19, but it's not. But it is still gonna be. That's gonna be 22, I believe, to hit.
Yup.
I'll roll Bane just for funsies. Yeah, no, it's definitely gonna hit.
Just
with
to
the
rub it in.
Oofer.
over.
Is there advanced Bane?
That's gonna be 10 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
As my reaction, I'm going to kind of press my body against the dome and let that kind of skate just a little bit off to take half that damage.
The flail swings down and glances on the side of your cheek and hits you on the shoulder, but doesn't hit you directly on the head.
Cool.
This guy rolled a natural on his perception. He doesn't realize of the giant glass structure. It is literally a glass slab with a circle in the middle that you're going to have to fly through, and this thing has not noticed.
Thread the needle, thread the needle, thread the needle, thread the needle.
Two of these guys
He's gonna
are about to have a really
this
bad
bird's gonna
day.
fucking yeet him with the wing. It's gonna be great.
Borky, it is now your turn. You are no longer stunned.
Thanks, Greckles! No problem. Borky just like combat action rolls, like just get right behind that fucker.
All right, you are within range of being hit by the stone structure because this bird's tucking its wings in.
Oh!
You would realize that as you run out, you're like, ooh, maybe not.
Oh, no! Borky just grabs one of the javelins and throws it at the guy instead.
Okay.
Borky's javelin!
Surprise javelin, shisha.
Ha-ha!
Shisha.
10. You watch as the javelin goes over the myrmidon and just into the abyss below, out of sight.
Ah, damn it. That was
In
my
like
favorite
7
javelin.
years, that will hit someone.
Yeah, someone's gonna have
Yeah.
a really bad day in like a decade.
Oh, thank God it wasn't Gru's axe.
It's just a spear traveling at terminal velocity for multiple years.
You joke, but
And Earth
low-key, this
Elemental
is like a
looked
Rick
up.
and Morty joke, and an evil villain's gonna be killed by that spear. By happenstance, okay?
All right. That ends your turn, Borky. Do you want to
I mean, yeah,
I
I mean, yeah. I guess
Don't you
Borky's
have
just
extra-
gonna like, just
don't you
go
have extra
flat and
attack?
duck and hug that bird.
You have extra
You have
attack,
extra
don't you?
attack. Yeah, you can throw another javelin if you want to.
All right, Borky feels bad though. He only has 3 javelins. Borky's gonna go for a second attack and really believe in that javelin.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Borky blows on it for good luck.
Oh no.
19.
That just hits.
Tonk.
High AC, man.
7.
7. Okay.
Also, for those playing the home game, go ahead and mark off on your sheets that Isaac Newton will get a kill in the future.
All right, Borky, you throw the javelin and it goes right and directly into the chest of this creature, and you see the crackling and popping of electricity where it sits.
I used my electric bow and arrow, but... Oh, he shakes his head.
Seika, it's now your turn.
You never hit an enemy of a different element with the element.
Fist of kicking fury, which is to say I will kick him.
All right.
I'll punch you with my foot. That's a beautiful double 10 that's gonna
As you
completely
go
miss.
as you go to punch, you like almost fall forward before Remy grabs the back of your gi. I'm assuming that's what it's called. I'm probably getting that completely wrong.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Close enough.
That's all I
I'll
know.
allow it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Remy grabs you and
Kick his
pulls you
beak.
back before you fall. You miss the attack, but you do not fall over the bird.
As a note, our potions of levitation are still working, right?
They're gone. No, you guys have been flying for hours now.
Oh,
Your
really?
potion is gone.
So it's
yeah.
been over 12 hours?
Yeah, you guys have been traveling like
Oh.
all day. Because like before
Damn,
you guys ran into a
Definitely
rock.
changes what I was going to do.
That
Yeah.
really flew by, didn't it? Haha. Joke.
I
Right,
think I didn't describe this well enough, but you guys actually floated for a really long time by yourselves before this rock showed up.
Okay. We didn't know that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I thought it was
A lot.
immediate.
No,
That-
a lot of time had passed as you guys were floating.
That definitely changes my plan.
Yeah. You do not have the levitation.
I was gonna be
sorry.
super cool and just hold on to the side of the bird's head while he turns sideways and just float on through.
Nope.
But
Nope.
now I
you're
will
gonna have to
die,
hold
so
on.
maybe I won't do that. Second attack. Oh my god, 10.
You swing again, and this thing just moves backwards into the open air space. There's no expression on it, but you can't help but feel a bit of mockery.
Right, well, fuck him. Bonus action, punch. I said punch. Oh, for fuck's sake. 18.
No.
It's gonna miss.
Just
Sure.
hits. 18
It
just
hits?
hits. Yeah.
Oh,
just
good.
hits.
Oh,
I'm spending
man.
another key to stun this bitch.
All right.
And here's damage.
And here's
And here's damage. There it is, 7.
7. All right.
And and then yeah, it needs to beat a 13 Constitution.
Oh, that's cocked.
And remember,
Oh,
he has
that's definitely
Bane.
gonna be it. That's a 17 plus 2. That's 19.
Damn it!
But he's baned.
He's Bane.
He has Bane.
Yep, minus on the saving throw.
Wait,
Minus 2, so it's just gonna be a 17.
yeah, there was no way because even if he minus 4, it still would have been above the DC. So.
Aw.
Darn.
He is not stunned, unfortunately.
But at least I hit him.
You did hit him with your fist.
Fist hit.
And then I will clutch on to. You know what? I'll since Remy grabbed me, I'll kind of like warrior grasp his forearm as he
Okay.
pulled me back.
That ends your turn, Seika.
Yep.
Remy, it is now your turn.
Excellent. So I have a very important question for you. I'm gonna obviously have to make a check at some point. Do I make that check now? Am I allowed to do something to prepare us that will help that check succeed?
Yes,
Or
you can
is-
help. You can prepare now if you want to give an advantage on that check.
Okay, I didn't know if I could use the help action on myself, but yes, if there's a way to essentially prep the bird to go sideways, that would be great.
Absolutely, you can. I'll give you
Okay.
advantage on Griffin riding for that check at the top of the turn.
Prep.
All right, and then Remy, having seen what just happened, is going to action surge after he preps.
Okay.
Seika, as you are holding on to one of his arms, you see the other one put away the shield and point at the guy in front of you, and anybody who can hear this over the sounds of wind cascading over your head will hear him call out a spell you've never heard before. Zeto! And he will cast Hold Person on the person in front of Seika.
Now, question for you: can you click hold person because it doesn't specify humanoid?
It does specify humanoid.
These are not humanoids, so it will not work.
Shit!
These are elementals. They are not.
I didn't know if
humanoids,
humanoid was something on top of elemental. Damn it!
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck.
Well, in that case,
I will let you retcon that because you didn't
that's
know.
fine.
But
Well, I was
it is
gonna be
only-
badass.
It
and
was a
then-
good idea though.
It was
Yeah.
a really good idea, but unfortunately,
Yeah,
you need like hold monster, which I think does.
It's like a.
Yeah,
what you
no,
wanted
that
to.
makes total sense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I will just prep the thing to go. Never mind.
Okay. You still have
Yep.
your action surge, I'll say.
Correct. Yes.
All right. Panic. It is now your turn.
Oh God. Okay. I'm
As
going
you're sitting
to.
on top. As you're sitting on top of this thing, you now see that hole in that glass stone getting closer and closer and closer to the point there's now a shadow reaching over top of you guys.
Am I gonna bonk my head if I stay up on top of
No,
this tent?
you're on the back of a rock. You're fine.
Great. I'm staying here then.
But you might want to clench your thighs just to hold in place.
Oh, I'm good
Hold
at
on to your
that.
butt cheeks.
Squeeze them cheeks.
I'm good at that. Anyway, I'm going to use a second level spell slot to cast Healing Word on Greckles.
Okay.
My Healing Word is don't.
Don't.
You get healed for 11 points of damage.
Wow, that's super over heals.
So I can assume that you have 3 of those, so that way the words are don't, stop, and believing.
Believe in. Hold on to the rock, because we're going to be in evasive maneuvers here soon.
Serpentine.
Then I'm going to. Oh, geez. I'm going to look at the air myrmidon that hit Greckles and say, hey, motherfucker, just because we're solid doesn't mean you can just come up here and start hitting on us. And I'm going to vicious mockery him.
Okay. That's a wisdom save with Bane.
Wisdom save with Bane.
Get
That's
hacked.
That's a 0.
Yeah!
Get fucked. Disadvantage
so
on your
mocked.
next attack roll. On top, psychic damage.
Oh God, max damage.
8 points of damage.
Psychic
Holy
damage.
crap.
Come up
Okay.
here.
Have you
Fucking
ever
with the
seen-
Unexpectables, little stupid.
Have you ever seen an air elemental cry?
Yeah.
You have
There's
now.
Like, there's like a little thunderstorm where the eyes would be, and there's just like Is that in your turn, Panic?
Yes, you fuck idiot.
Alrighty. So, Greckles, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me because you're the only one who's within range.
Yep,
with the sting.
I'm gonna push my body up against. Oh boy, 13.
13. Okay. And then these guys are out. 1 second. So, this happens all at once at the top of the turner. Remy, I need you to make a Griffin riding check with advantage for me.
21. I'm so happy.
God.
Whoa! Thank
Oh.
God.
Everybody
Advantage.
listening at home, it was a 21 with advantage. Had I not done that, it would have been a natural 1. Oh, God. That's a 21 to not look like a
So-
freaking moron.
As you grab the reins and pull, you watch as the rock turns to the right, tucks their wing in. As you guys all hold on, Greckles, you are going to take some residual damage because you are within range. So you are going to get
in
hit.
half. Actually, wait, hang on. Let me look at something. This is very important. Shit. Never mind. It's a bonus action, not a reaction. Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine.
That's going to be 18 points of bludgeoning damage to you. As you guys go through the hole, Greckles, you get sidelined by the side of the wall, but you are Panic and Borky grab you before you fall off, and you're just like, you're being held by your arm and your leg as you just see the sky beneath you. Your feathers are flapping backwards, and there's kind of blood running off your beak. The Myrmidons, who are spaced out, have an even worse time. They don't get a saving throw. They automatically fail, and they take way more damage.
We got you, Toby.
Oh,
thanks,
ready.
guys.
So,
I'm ready for Myrmidon-shaped holes in the glass.
I'm calling you that now, by the way.
I can just imagine that Seika holding onto one arm as Remy's trying to pilot this thing with his
Hold on,
hand on the top of the wheel.
Yep. He's like leaning back, but like offensively kicking with his foot to like keep the Myrmidon away. It's probably the most awkward looking thing ever. Doing the stanky leg to keep the Myrmidon
Off the
away.
beak, you are not a model.
So, hold on, I gotta count these. 6, 12, plus
Task watching the one mirror.
Oh, that was
27.
TPK.
If
the
they're
two
making
Myrmidons take 27 points of damage automatically. You watch as the bird turns, they suddenly turn and realize what's happened, and you just watch as the armor crashes against the glass. That's gonna be number 2 is gonna take, oh my god, number 2 is not looking great.
Do they crash through?
1 second, I gotta do math real fast here.
quick mouse, scrape up, boom.
They crash and they are left behind as you guys turn. And I have prepared this because we're now doing this.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, are we in the city?
We're flying above a populated city now, aren't we?
Hold on. Hold on. Dude, I gotta fix this up. Give me a second.
I'm beholding.
So hard.
Finally, my HBO spin-off Task in the City can start.
I have to readjust a bunch of stuff now. Hold on.
As everyone below us just all of a sudden hears.
All right.
With the
I'm gonna
Doppler
switch over to
effect.
the new map.
Oh my god!
All right. So,
Whoa!
for the sake,
Oh,
That's dope.
you guys turn the side of the bird now, as this whole thing is. You guys are holding on with one arm. As this is happening. It is a literal moment. If there were holy shit handlebars, we'd be holding on right now.
Turns out that Remy is my holy shit handlebar.
Alrighty, Task, you're up. You are currently like standing up sideways in the room. You notice that everything is hanging from the roof, so it moves as everything else moves in this particular tent.
Can I pop my head up out of the doorway?
Yeah, like a gopher hole, absolutely.
Yep. I go for hold my head out of the fucking hole, and I see the one Myrmidon all the way in the front. Pass Hunter's Mark onto him, please.
All right, bonus action. The other one has not died. He's still alive.
But he's really far away.
Actually, no, that's actually a very decent. That is a very decent point. Fuck. Oh, that just botched everything.
Sorry, I want to be clear. Like, you can tell that they're not dead. They got hit pretty hard, but they can move. You can feel them. They're definitely be able to move still.
Using a Hunter's Mark would use another slot then at that point. Fuck it. It's a level 1. Pass it on.
All right. Shoo. Pass on Hunter's Mark.
All right, we're taking shots.
All right. You will get Colossus Slayer because he has taken damage from Seika.
Hot damn.
You're welcome.
Yahoo! 15.
Ooh.
Does not hit. As you stand up to go take a shot, your other foot goes through the hole on the opposite end of the room, and you almost fall through, and you're like, "Ugh," but you reset yourself. The arrow goes wide.
All right, we'll take another shot then. Here I go.
15. No dice. The bird begins to tilt, and you're like, "Ah, it's very hard to shoot in this condition." To be fair.
God damn. Oh well, that's me. I'm holding
right.
on. I'm keeping my movement to stay fucking attached to this bird.
Also, Borky and Seika, you guys are like hanging on right now based on your positioning.
I got him. I got you, Seika.
Yep.
Forky's got the bird.
Alright, so that brings us around to unless task you wanted. That was your bonus action. I'm assuming you don't want to move right now.
No. How are the 2 NPCs, by the way?
They're fine. They're in the tent, but you see that Era is currently like kind of hugging her brother. It doesn't seem like they're used to this sort of attack.
All right. It is. You said it was subdual damage, so he's fine.
It was, yeah. He was knocked out. You can tell he's unconscious. He does appear to be breathing, but he is
Okay. Okay. Good. As long as we didn't fucking lose an NPC the fucking moment we got into this plane.
Right.
Oh,
No,
great.
there's a
we're
reason I
murderers.
transferred him back to the tent. I didn't want him to get hit again by a stray anything.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair. All right. That's it for me then.
It would have been the
All right.
worst if like one of us rolled a nat 1 and killed him.
Oh, great. That would.
Or if we had done that turn and nobody was holding on to him, because I can only
Right.
hold you or him.
Yeah.
Interpol's gonna get involved.
Freckles, you are currently being held on by your allies, and you begin to see something. I'm gonna say roll a perception check based on the angle you guys are at.
Oh boy. Bam. Give me that 17.
Nice. You see rushing around the corner from the stone where you just looped through, the 2 Myrmidons now picking up speed. One of them is just straight up missing its helmet. It probably got knocked off, but they are now barreling towards you.
How
They're
far
not-
away are they?
From your position?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say they're 45 feet away for the sake of the map.
Cool.
In fact, I'll just do this. Hold on.
Yeah, they should be at the edge.
Boop, right there. I'll just put them there.
Would I have the ability to make a thrown weapon attack without disadvantage?
As you are being held by the legs, go ahead.
All right. Sweet. All right, Nick, you're going on an adventure.
Fuck you, Tom!
Just
Wait.
yeet.
Yeah!
Right. Well, actually, yeah. You know what? It would be easier to hit that one. It
You
would be
can't hit
almost
the other
impossible.
one. The other
yeah,
one
that would be impossible.
Yeah, he's impossible.
All right, let's go. 22.
22 hits.
Ooh.
For 7.7.
7 piercing. Very nice.
And that is
No
magical.
sneak attack. It is aware of you, so.
I mean, we're on a
He's
clutched
right
on a
next
bird.
to an ally, though.
No, Monty. I'm gonna sit here and argue for sneak attack damage being held on by a rock in the middle of the abyss.
No one expected this.
Does everyone like my new bono?
All right.
Does that come back instantly, or do I need to wait?
You
before I
watch.
can make
You
another attack?
watches. You threw Nick, right?
I
Yeah, you
threw Nick.
You watch as Nick plummets, and you hear Todd go, "Nick, no!" And then it reappears. Oh, fuck you, Nick.
All right, Nick, your turn. I'm gonna make an offhand attack.
All right, you're
You
throwing
mean
Nick
Todd.
again.
You mean
Oh,
Todd?
Todd, sorry. Todd, your turn.
Wait, what? No!
12.
That misses, unfortunately. It bounces against the armor, and you watch as Todd plummets, and you hear Nick go, "Todd, no!" And then
It's like a fucking soap opera.
I love it so much.
Oh, this
Do
is
they
a soap
like each
opera.
other or not? I'll watch the next episode, I guess.
This is like
Fuck.
this is the most will they or won't they since the Legend of Korra. I love
Yeah,
it.
and I have to live with it.
I imagine Nick
I have-
plummeting through the air. Be good, Todd. Be better than me. Just kidding. Fuck you, Todd.
I have the best soap opera going on in my head. Okay, that is turn.
fuck you, Todd. You'll never be better than me. All right.
Oh, it's so good.
It is now the elemental's turn. They can move. 1 second, I'm just double checking here. Alright, they can move 30 feet.
Ah,
Can
can't
dance.
touch us.
They are going to dash up next to you guys.
Fuck.
God damn it.
That means they don't get to attack at least.
That means Borky gets an opportunity attack, though, right? So they're dashing and not disengaging.
They're not going. They're going into threat space.
They'll take an angle. I'm gonna say I'm just taking the most direct route, but they will definitely take an angle.
We got a roll full range.
It's okay, Borky. The one that took the most damage is right in front of you.
All right. The elemental immediately in front of you, Seika, is gonna attack the shit out of you.
I mean, why wouldn't he?
Don't forget me.
Doesn't get his lightning attack back. All right.
Thank God.
First attack, natural 20.
All right.
Oh.
No, that tracks.
Oh, this is a better natural 20. 16 points of bludgeoning damage to you. The first swing. Second swing with the bane. Oh, shit. Let's see my score. Let's see, 13. Oh, that just minuses its bonus. Wait, no, it doesn't. Hold on.
No,
This is so hard.
from after the modifier, then apply a bane.
13 that's just soft 20 to hit you. Say.
Yeah.
Well, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage from that attack.
Great.
Last hit. Oh, not good. That is going to be 13 minus 1, which is 12, which is going to miss.
Yes.
Alright, that ends the elemental's turn. Borky, it is now your turn. You're holding on to Greckles and holding on to a bird. And there is an elemental right in your face.
Choke him with your thick thighs. Is it my turn, Niddy?
It is, yes.
Okay, Borky's holding on with one hand, right?
Yeah, you're holding on the bird with one hand and you're holding on to Greckles with the other so he doesn't fall away from you.
I got a knife in my hand, though, if you want to do something stupid.
Oh, God. See, you joke, but I was thinking about that.
I know.
Yeah.
I know you were. I know you were.
I want. Can Greckos get on the end of wrong vote?
You can't uncheat the wrong fold because both your hands. You're currently holding Greckles with one hand and you're holding the bird with the other. So you'd have to let go to do that.
Okay, Borky. But can I? But how am I holding on if I'm holding on to both of them?
You're holding onto the bird so you don't fall, and you're holding onto Greckles so he doesn't fall.
It's
right
okay.
now.
You have a one-handed weapon on you right now.
You do.
I'd like
And
to
you're
hold
also-
Greckles towards the enemy, please.
You also are proficient with improvised weapons, which
Oh my
doesn't
God!
your friend Greckles.
I would like to utilize Greckles as he's meant to be as a blunt club.
Okay. We'll use club stats for this.
I was about to say, can I brace and like put my daggers forward and act as a spike mace?
We'll see how well this goes. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Can't wait
I
until
would
you
like
knock
to-
Greckles out.
So, Borky, I need you to roll me. This is fun. I love D&D, man.
Find you a man who will swing you around as an improvised mace.
So, roll a d20 plus 8.
D20 plus 8. All right.
D20 plus 8.
I just want to do like a combo kick or something into it.
Aww, that's unfortunate. That's your first attack, though. You swing and you miss with Greckles.
Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again.
Shit, your bones are popping. I have to do it harder.
Oh my god!
There we go, there we go.
27.
Alright, roll a d4. 1d4 plus 4 for me.
Yes, I will do just that.
Okay.
Points of damage.
So because Borky's proficient, I'm gonna say this doesn't hurt you, Greckles, because this is fucking funny.
I mean, I'm in on this too. I'm not
You
resisting.
grab Greckles by the leg, and you ever like slap down at like a chicken? Like if you, imagine for me if you had like a killed duck by the neck and you just slap that down on a fucking like chopping block. Imagine that, but it's on the Myrmidon and it takes 7 Greckles damage.
Yes,
You are your own damage type.
dude,
Hell
I love
yeah.
it.
It's not
bird
looking
ball on my
good
hand.
right now. It looks very not good right now.
This is your arc. We'll use you as a weapon.
No, dude, cause guess what's gonna happen on my turn?
Oh boy.
Alrighty,
fit for
that
my
brings
turn.
us to Seika. It is now your turn. You have a free hand, which you can do like what you can do. You have your feet and your arm, but you have one arm that's currently clinging to this bird.
Well, I'm gonna do my best capoeira and try and kick it.
Alright.
I'm really a one-trick pony, guys. Sorry.
It's all good.
Oh, please. 17.
Just misses. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Second attack. 19.
That hits. 19 hits.
Aha, damage.
Yeah.
4 damage.
Woo! You like. There's a scene in Kung Fu Panda, which is a terrible segue, where they're fighting. they're shut up. Where they're fighting on the bridge, like the suspension bridge, and like Tigress and like the leopard guy are fighting, and like literally like one is fighting with their fists while the other one is fighting with their legs in equal stands. It's like that literally with Seika right now, like actually like moving your feet perfectly in sync and like kicking this thing.
That is amazing.
Monty, at one point you have to at least Mo Howard someone in this fight with Seika.
I don't know what that means, but I'm not.
Man,
I am going to. How much do physics play into the fact that we are moving through the air at faster than 60 miles per hour?
For the sake of this, once they reach within melee combat, they're not affected by.
I was more asking
obviously
if I were
efficiency.
to say put a gout of flame in front of this bird. Are we going to end up flying into that gout of flame and then setting the tent on fire?
If it stays, then yes. But if it's an instantaneous spell like a firebolt or a fireball,
It's burning
then
hands.
it goes away instantly. So that would
Okay.
that would not stay. Yeah,
All right,
you're fine.
then I'm going to spend 2 key points to do burning hands.
Okay.
I need to do damage.
torch him.
The damage.
That's a dexterity saving throw, right?
It is, yes.
And he has
Need a
Bane.
Bane
of humanity.
11. That's gonna fail.
So he takes exactly 10 fire damage.
You guys watch as smoke, for all you guys in the back, you guys immediately get a inhale of smoke as Burning Hands flares in front of you, Remy, roasting this guy. He's still standing. His armor is singed, but he looks very fearsome. This one is clearly the leader of this group of these Myrmidons, for
Well,
sure.
He's
I
the
picked
leader
the
of the
wrong
bunch.
He took
fight.
the damage, but he's still in fighting shape.
For sure. Cool.
back
Well, that's my
again,
turn,
and
and it
about
was nice
time
knowing you.
too.
Remy, it is now your turn.
I have a mechanics question for you before I do
Yes.
something. So, Action Surge allows you a completely new action. Are you allowed
Yes.
to cast 2 spells that are 2 one-action spells?
You cannot cast. Okay, this one's iffy.
Because I've been reading the rules for like the last 10 minutes, and everything I read says that Action Surge is a unique ability that if you cast a first level one-action spell, then on the Action Surge it lets you do it again as long as you don't touch your cantrips, and vice versa.
You know what? Fuck it. Sure. Yes, I'll let you do
Cool.
it.
All right, so
I can't wait for the comments on this one, but I don't
you know
care.
what?
We're,
The comments
we're
can kiss
fighting
my
on the
ass.
back of a rock. This is fun.
I know, yeah.
So
Hey,
here's
game-
the thing, they
hey,
can kiss
gamers,
my ass because
Crucito
I'm about
here.
to rule of cool. So first of all, Remy is going to grip your hand with his first action, and you will hear him call out to you,
Never die easy. Presidium!
and he's going to cast Protection from Good and Evil on Seika.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
So elementals have disadvantage to attack him, and he has advantage on any saving throws against them.
Does
Oh,
that,
you have that
Yes.
ability.
how does that work when you cast it on an elemental?
It's
Yeah,
if
he's
they
casting it on
attack
you.
you, so you are protected
Yeah.
against them. It doesn't hurt you.
So it's you
Okay.
getting put into the protection egg.
Got it.
basically.
right.
I just wanted to make sure there wasn't going to be like some weird like combo
Narratively, as a
thing.
bonus action, can I help pull him so that he can get better footing?
He's currently in the most comfortable position he could possibly be in this.
Okay,
instance.
cool.
I'm
then
doing
I'm not
pretty
gonna do
good.
anything.
Yeah.
So then I am going to then action surge, and you will see after he casts with his hand once, you will see him then do a completely different motion and throw out his hand next to yours as you hear him call out, Ingus Alvim! And he is also going to cast Burning Hands as 2 horns of flames from these 2 fists bellow into this guy.
We just twin flamed this bitch.
Obviously,
Sure did.
this visual representation doesn't work for 3D, but I will say you absolutely have the opportunity to do this because Seika's below and you're above, and this thing is occupying both spaces.
Yes.
So go ahead
So
and roll
we,
Burning
we are going to like the shield brethren of Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose fire blaze.
I was with you and then you just ruined it.
Yeah, I
With
ruined
the
it.
Bane, that is an 8 saving throw.
You got
And that will fail, and that's 11 damage.
Oh, I'm really
Woo.
upset that you did more fire damage than the fire gonna.
By 1. Really?
By
Mark?
1.
Come on.
No, Monty, let's see where this goes.
No, in
So over
character,
the
I'm
course of
fine.
2 burning hands, he takes 21 damage. That's very nice.
All right,
Yeah,
as
it's
you
pretty good.
blast him, he takes it, and part of the helmet is now dripping and melting. He is still standing firm. But you get the sense that both of those burning hands definitely hurt a decent chunk of his health, but hasn't been hit that much beforehand, so.
Okay.
Oh, I probably should have asked this question when you told me what they were. You said it's from the plane of fire.
Well, these are from the plane of air.
So these ones are from the plane of air. Okay, good. Then we're good. Because I was I probably should have asked if they have fire resistance.
No, these are clearly air myrmidons. They are not fire myrmidons, which you do know about, but these are definitely not them.
Cool.
Alrighty. That brings us now to Panic. It is now your turn. Your thighs are clenched. One hand is holding on to Greckles.
Okay, I've done this before. Alrighty, I'm going to shoot a healing word at 2nd level towards Seika. First of all,
I'm assuming you strum the strings with your tongue.
It's only vocal components, so I don't need to.
Okay, perfect.
But
That's
you
nice.
could.
But I could if I wanted to, and it looks sick.
Lenny Kravitz it.
Healing word at 2nd level. Seika's gonna heal for to 9 plus. It's my spellcasting modifier, so 5, so 14 points of damage. You heal. And I'm gonna look over to this. Which one did I vicious mockery before?
The guy right next to you.
That was the one right next to you. Yeah, No, wait, not that one. That was that was.
No,
the one. Sorry.
it is the one.
It was. Yeah.
Him
it was
mad.
I'm gonna turn to him and be like, I would call you a blowhard, but for an air elemental, you can't even do that right.
Okay.
Jesus.
Vicious mockery again, motherfucker, with bane.
That's 13. That's a failure.
Fails.
Yeah.
Takes 7 psychic damage.
Jeez. Now both eyes are thunderstorms.
And his first attack has disadvantage.
All right. That ends the turn order. Top of the turn order. Remy, you had your choice. Do you want to keep the bird on its side, or do you want to re-level the bird?
That all depends on what we're about to fly out of. Like when we break the buildings, what are we looking at?
It's just more like these giant monolithic glass monoliths that rise up fires.
I would like to turn the bird back upright, but because of the position we're at and where those other two are, I want the wing to try to bash them as we come up.
Okay, roll a Griffin riding check for me.
All right. It doesn't have to do any damage. I'll let you decide what happens, but let's see if we can do this.
Okay.
Please.
Rock Riders.
11. You don't know enough about how to, you're like, okay, if I do a sharp turn here, it'll totally work, which it does work for Volo, but the bird seems to squawk in defiance, which Seika is right next to you, and you're like, "Gah," but you hold on. But the bird does re-steady, but it's in a slow manner, which does not provide any bonuses to
That's totally fine. It was worth a shot.
So,
All right.
For the sake of this, hold on.
Everybody,
This is a really
back
fun
to your
play.
previous positions.
I gotta say, Monty, this is one of the most creative battles I've ever seen you do.
this
So
is
you
pretty-
deserve a lot of props.
fun.
All right, here we go. You guys are back up on as the bird slowly drifts right back up. All right. Task, it is now your turn. I would say with roll a quick perception check for me, Remy, though, first, just so you know what you're looking at ahead of you.
Sounds good. That is going to be a 16.
All right, it looks like for the next 2 turns, it's smooth sailing.
Okay, cool.
You might want to fix that guy next to me's typing.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I
leave
know.
it.
No, my hunter's mark's on the other dude. I kind of
Let
can't
him be
face that.
stunned forever.
I just want to make sure they're in the right position. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so they are actually reverted, so I need to switch them. Shoop, shoop, shoop. There we go. All right. Task, it is now your turn.
Don't forget, Buddy Boy up in the front there has the hunter's mark on him.
He does. Shoot, whoop, shoot. There we go.
All right, we are back.
As the bird re-folds inwards, Seika, you kind of flip up, like you do like a cool monk thing where you flip back up on your feet on the beak of the bird. Greckles, you are still being held on to by Panic and Borky, but on your turn you can easily make your footing again.
Right.
Okay.
On your turn.
So this dude's gonna take disadvantage if I move away from him because of my feature. So I'm gonna move away.
Okay.
He gets attack of opportunity with disadvantage.
And Bane. That's sad. That's 2. That's not gonna hit at all.
I fucking grab his
actually-
elemental beard and I throw it in his face and then I
Sorry.
run out.
That's a 9. It's still not going to hit you.
Nope. I just grab his wispy beard and I slap him across the face with it and I jump out.
All right. You run across the wing of the bird, seeing now, like, as he kind of almost falling over the feathers, but just turn around and twist. You can see him through the window. Arya and Reason are on the ground. They're just holding on to each other right now. Well, more Arya's holding on to Reason. He's unconscious. But
Well, I'm more focused on the dude who I got in the front there right now.
okay.
We're gonna take shots.
All right.
Kablam! 18.
Just hits.
Hell yeah. So that plus... So 9 plus... 11. So 20.
Whew.
Wait, no,
Very
nice.
nice.
Am I... wait, I'm a jackass who can't do math. That's...
I got it. I did it one at a time, so you're totally fine.
Yeah.
You strike out, and another arrow hits the shoulder of this creature, and electricity sparkles out the side of the shoulder.
Hey,
That's your
guess
first
what?
attack.
I'm gonna do it the fuck again.
That'll
21
hit.
with a nat 1 on the other
I
side.
was so scared. I was like, no, not like this.
All right, so 3,
Eight.
8 plus 5.
Damn, son.
So I want you guys to imagine, as you guys are like all repositioning yourselves on this bird, you watch his task is just walking step by step, taking another arrow shot and stepping and taking another arrow shot, walking on the wing of this bird.
I'm in a catastrophic amount of internal fear.
How are you doing?
All right, Tass, does that end your turn?
That's turn.
All right, Greckles, it is now your turn as you reposition yourself. I would say you obviously need to land somewhere. You cannot remain where you are because you're being held on to at this position because that is not a space that can be occupied right now.
Can I take a free 5-foot step up or down then?
You have to go up or down, yes. It is
Okay,
a
I just
free
want to.
fight
I just wanted to make sure.
step. You land on the wing right there. Perfect.
Okay. In that case, I need to think here. You know what? Screw it. Greckles clasps his talons together, whispering "Intelligence," and
Mirror image. Okay.
them dupes coming back out. Dupe. So that was action. Yes. Let's see here. This guy will take an attack of opportunity because I am moving out of his threat space, but I'm getting in a bit of a sandwichy position here on the tip of that wing.
That is going to be. That's gonna be a 20. A soft 20 with Bane.
All right, let me roll my d20.
See if he hits an illusion or if he hits you.
Yes. What was it? 6? Yeah. 6 or higher. So yeah.
6
hits
or
an
higher.
illusion.
So he hits an illusion. That illusion disappears.
All right, let me just type out here how many I got left. All right. I'm going to use an offhand attack to try and sneak some damage into the other boy.
You also got flank.
You are flanking, so you get +2 to hit.
Shankaroni.
Happy Shanksgiving.
21.
That hits, and you have sneak attack.
Yup, that was the whole response.
Juicy.
13 plus. Ooh, that was some bad rolls. 11, so 24 points of damage.
A lot.
Oh,
24 is bad?
Only 24 points of damage.
As you drive the sunblade into the back of this thing's armor, electric crackles and you feel a numbness in your hand as you rear back the blade, and just electric plasma just spews out of its back as this thing begins to like shake and judder with pain. You heard it. It's still standing though. These things are strong.
I'll end my turn with a kakatekoi.
Alrighty then. That is going to be. That was your offhand, right?
Forgive me. Subtract 5 from
Yeah,
that.
5 from that.
damage.
Yeah. I just realized.
Excuse
I'm
me.
like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Still, decent amount of damage.
I got excited with the max damage, so.
It is now the elemental's turn. The one immediately in front of you, Seika, is going to swing at you. I'm going to see if it gets its lightning back. It
Oh
does
no,
not.
Greckles, now he will koi.
They really
Oh
Kakate's
my
my
god,
boy.
this is Bane. Soft 20. With Bane.
Oh.
Is that with disadvantage? Because he has protection from good and evil.
Oh, right.
That's right.
Right. Oh, fuck.
Good
But
call.
that's definitely going to miss. That's going to be a 11 with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
I got you, Seika.
Thank
Oh my
you.
god, I have to roll so many dice for this fight.
It's
Welcome
only
to 10th
3
level,
guys, and you have to
Monty.
roll so many
protection
dice.
egg.
Another 11, which misses. Third attack. Oh my god. That's a -3. That's a natural 1.
Yeah!
I'm
How
gonna roll,
severe is
you
it?
know what? I'm gonna roll severity. You watch as the rock opens his mouth and eats it. You watch as you're like ready and you're in a defensive stance and you're just like dodging and hitting every shot as the beak, you just like slide down the beak as it opens. And like hungry hippos, just it's gone.
So I'd like to imagine that since this is a bird, it speaks in parrot talk. So kisses.
He's gone. He's inside of the rock.
Pass Hunter's mark on to the guy next to Greckles.
He's not dead. He's alive still. He's just inside of the rock.
He's just being
got to be
slowly
kidding me.
digested.
Oh, come on.
What a
Just in
fight.
there.
I'm scared to have these guys leave us. I'm gonna be honest with them. I'm just so used to them.
They might as well join the
Alrighty.
party at this point.
I mean, I already got one elemental.
Can they breathe?
They're
I
wind
thought you were
elementals.
gonna
One would
ask
assume.
if
They
could
are air.
breed, and I was very concerned.
Okay, we'll figure this
That
out
too.
on their turn.
Genasi's
Anyway,
have to exist somehow.
Actually, I
Alrighty.
think air ganassi don't suffer, they don't breathe.
the Airmidon that got stabbed by Greckles is going to turn towards you. Greckles is not thrilled about you stabbing it and is going to take takes 3 swings against you.
Oh, that's fine.
Does not. First attack. Awful. I hate Bane. This is awful. 12. That misses. Second
Yeah, it misses.
attack. Way better. That's way better. -2. That's gonna be 17 plus.
I'll get the D20 warmed up.
7. 24. That's gonna
Yeah.
hit.
So I need to roll an 8 or higher.
Nope.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh my god.
You take 11 points of bludgeoning damage, Greckles, as this thing manages to pick you out from the illusions and smashes their flail against your face.
Oh, I'm gonna bend over and just try to dodge out, holding on to the tip of that bird wing and take half damage as
Alright.
reaction. So
Last
5
attack.
or 6?
That's cut in half.
it's 11.
It's rounded down, so it's
Okay.
5. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, 16.
That would hit one of my. That would. That's
Sorry.
weird. So it would hit one of the dupes. It wouldn't hit me, but it would hit one of the dupes because the duplicate's AC is 10 plus my dex.
Well, so you have to roll.
You have to roll to see if it hits
which one
one of your
hits
dupes,
first.
and then if it misses the dupe, it has to hit you.
Exactly.
It would if it hits the dupe, it would still miss me, so I would still lose the dupe. Okay.
It has to roll to see which one it attacks first, and then it has to roll to hit.
It was a 6 or higher, so it would hit the dupe.
I thought it was 8 or higher.
Yeah,
8 or
or
higher.
after the
Oh,
second.
I'm sorry. It's
Yeah.
it's 8 or higher. Sorry. Yeah. So
So it hits you, but what's your AC?
16.
Match.
So it just hits, unfortunately.
Boofer.
That is going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage to you,
my God.
Greckles.
All right. So that's 3.
Leave him alone. Yeah.
He's
He's the protagonist.
He's a prince or something.
He's a bird. He's royalty.
Oh, they don't
The
care.
last one is going to rise above you, Borky.
Oh, easy now.
Yeah. See if he gets his lightning back. He does not. They're really being unlucky with their lightning. Minus. Oh my god! Every time it's a -4. 18 to hit you, Borky.
Yeah.
Wait, that's with disadvantage, isn't it? Because of vicious mockery.
Oh,
Vicious
right.
Mockery.
Oh my God, it is. Thank you, Connor. Fuck.
So 2 plus 7, which is a
I am
9.
just on
No.
fucking fire right now.
No.
I was between protection from good and evil, Bane, and that. It's just a nightmare.
I'd like to think a special shout out to all these diehard D4s that you're rolling.
Yeah, no,
I'm
for real.
actually-
Guys, get your hands on some diehard
This is my
dice.
mistake. I'm not using diehard dice right now. I'm still
That is your
using
mistake.
it.
Imagine if
Using
you were.
diehard
You
dice,
might be
it would have
hitting
been
us.
rolling in your favor.
I know.
Tisk.
This is
Hey,
very
but
strange.
can I-
'Cause we have to keep the diehard dice away from the DMs and for us players. We
I was
be
gonna
very
say,
careful.
she's doing us a favor.
dieharddice.com.
19, second attack.
Was that
Hurt. 19
19?
to hit you. Second
Yeah.
attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know my AC.
Fuckers.
You know what hits me and what didn't.
11. 11 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Yay! Bye, temp HP.
One third attack. Oh god. Oh, awful. I'm not.
Wait, you're just now subtracting the temp HP?
I wasn't. I got
He hadn't
blitzed.
been
I got
hit.
moved and then not touched.
Yeah.
But the
So-
temp HP. Oh, no, you're right. Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry.
That ends the elemental's turn. Borky, it is now your turn.
Okay, can I like the Monstars grabbing the Acme characters in Space Jam? I want to grab this fucker by the neck. Oh, meant to be. Here, I fucking want to go full Acme on this motherfucker. I'm mad at him. I am mad. I can't go into a rage right now. So what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him. I'm going for a reckless attack.
Wait, why can't you go in a rage?
Because if I go into a regular, I can go into a regular rage.
Yeah.
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 You know what? I'm gonna go into a regular rage. Oh, I go
Alright.
into.
You go into a regular rage and you're gonna reckless attack. So that means all your attacks have advantage.
Fuck you, son of a goddamn
What?
freaking son of a soft 20.
That hits with Bronful.
Yeah, bang, 15 plus 3, 18.
Oh,
You-
my God.
You kill him. He's gone.
Can I take his head off? No. Can I flavor this kill? Please. I was dreaming of it.
All right, go ahead. How do you want to flavor it?
Morgan's like, hey, you son of a... And Borky, just like Jason haymakering that one guy in New York, Borky just takes his head off. Bonk.
All right, you slice
gone.
his head off, and you watch as the wind whoosh of the body wisp away, and the armor just plummets out of sight.
Okay, Borky pushes Panic out of the way. Goddamn son of a bitch, I'm freaking tired of these. Bonk. I hit that guy too. So,
All right,
20.
soft 20. That hits. Yeah.
Freaking tired of these damn 15. Freaking stupid.
All
Can I
right.
just grab him and throw him off? Like, g'day!
Kind of hard to throw them since they hover. They don't actually have feet.
Get out of here!
Slash-
Of air.
You slash him though. You do slash him pretty hard.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty, that brings us around to
This is the second flying animal I have fought enemies on!
Seika. It is now your
This
turn.
season!
I'm gonna yeet myself over here.
Okay, you jump off of the head of the bird, do a front foot, and land next to Greckles and swing your arms around into combat position.
And I'm gonna punch it.
Oh,
And double that
Ooh.
one.
Oh.
That's a Mark Allen Jr. roll.
Yep, that's a patented Mark Allen Jr. special right there, baby.
okay.
Fucking,
you were-
that's cringe,
guess,
roll 20.
Guess what? We're 3 for 3 because I rolled a natural 1 on your severity, so you just missed your attack.
Okay. All right, let's see if I can hit 2 more.
Oh,
It was a
Oh
joke!
my
I told you. It's the Mark Allen special. Here we go.
As you go to
That's another
swing,
nat 1.
A buffet of wind knocks you back to the end of the bird wing, and you slide
Oh,
down and
shit.
manage to grab at the end, holding on.
Cool. Well, I guess I'll use my movement to get to more solid ground.
All right,
'Cause I
half your
probably
movement
can't
to
get
get
back
up.
to him, right?
No, you climb back up, and I will say you get to basically because you moved. Hold on, you moved to here, which is 10.
Yeah.
It'll take half your movement to get up, and your movement's 40, right?
50.
50.
Yeah.
Yeah, monks get more.
Yeah, monks.
Fuck. That means you have 25, so that's gonna be 10. And then you have
25 is half to
15.
get up, and so I can only get to about there.
So, boom, you can get there. That's the closest you can get. But you are not at the end of the wing anymore, which is pretty dangerous.
Okay. I am going to. Let me see. When you take the attack, blah 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 blah. Okay, so it's 1 key point to Flurry of Blows, and it's another key point to Searing Arc Strike.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so I don't think I can mix Flurry of Blows and Radiant Sunbolt. I think I have
so,
to.
no.
I have to start with Radiant Sunbolt. So That I guess is just my.
Does it specify? Does it say when you make an attack action? What does it say?
It says when you take the attack action on your turn and use this special attack as part of it, you can spend 1 key point to make the special attack twice as a bonus action.
Okay.
Well, you did. Oh no. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I
right.
just
You're
used
right. You're right.
regular
You're right.
damage.
He is
So,
correct. Yes, he cannot do
yeah.
that.
I think I'm done. Unless I want to light everyone on fire, I'm done.
All right, Remy, it is now your turn.
Okay. I assume that I cannot move because I have the reins, correct?
You do, yes.
Okay.
There is
Great.
a guy within 5 feet of you. You could swing at him with your offhand.
I was gonna say, if you let me
going
swing back at him, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit him with booming blade,
All right.
or at least
With
I'm
your
going to
offhand.
attempt to.
One-handed longsword.
Yep. 19.
That hits.
Let's
Nice.
go. That's gonna be 5 plus. Let me make sure I'm doing this right.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Double check.
Thundara!
Some of the bibbidi bobbidi boobidi. It is 1. Okay, cool. I wanted to double check. Where's my DA? Plus 7.
Ooh.
7. It seems as though the thundering damage doesn't do that much to him. As you strike him with the thundering, it doesn't even phase him that much. He does take damage on his armor, but the form,
Makes
the physical
sense.
form itself is resistant to
Yeah.
the thunder damage.
Oh well.
Okay.
Like it's an errand.
Yeah. That being said, bonus action swing at him.
All right.
One more. Come on, baby.
Aw.
Soft 10.
Soft 10 misses completely. You go to swing and your
Lots of 10.
blade hits the edge of the tent, but it doesn't cut through.
Got it. All right.
Okay.
That will be turn for me. Still clear, right? Because this is one time through, right?
Yeah. This
All
is
right.
clear. This is the first round. Panic. It is now your turn.
Remember when it was called Sonic Damage? That was
I
I
know.
do. I
Yeah.
3-5, baby.
Yeah.
I miss those
Makes-
days.
Makes way more sense to me, but whatever.
Yep.
I'm not here to question anything.
Anyway, speaking of Sonic, I'm going to go pretty much second verse same as the first, or third verse same as the first. I'm gonna use, seeing as they didn't take that much damage from thunder damage, I'm going to use my last second level spell slot to Healing Word Greckles.
Thank you. I heard a lot.
I know it hurts real bad, buddy. That's gonna be 7 plus 4 is 12.
11.
11, right. Sorry, numbers. I'm not good at math. Plus 5 is going to be 16 points of damage. You
Awesome.
deal.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn to this one vicious mockery. I'm gonna be like, buddy, your friend is dead, and you're gonna be too.
Try some more.
5. That is a failure.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it today. 6 psychic damage
All right.
and disadvantage on its next attack.
There's like a little those little thunder clouds under the eyes are just going.
Oh.
You really shouldn't have fucked with us. You deserve this. You're a bad person.
I was gonna
Can't
make a
believe
joke
we're bullying
that
farts
literally-
right now.
I was gonna make a joke that literally no one would get, but I feel dedicated, so I'm gonna say it anyway. The thunderclouds in his eyes have turned into derechos.
You're
So
right.
sorry.
You are the only one who got that.
Weather humor. All right, I'll see myself out.
Alrighty. That in your turn, Panic.
That is gonna be my turn.
All right, top of the turn order. Gale has bit down on this the current air elemental myrmidon inside of their mouth and did 30 damage to it
Yeah.
with a beak attack and is going to spit him out.
He don't taste too good.
So he is back there and he has been spit out. He is covered in saliva. His entire center part looks like some child bit into it. So there's like this big indent in the center. It almost looks like he's wearing a tiny corset that's just been tied up in the middle. It looks dizzy, confused, and doesn't look like it's doing too great. So top of the turn order, clear ceiling. But you do notice, Remy, that there are some structures coming up here.
All right. May I speak since I see that structure and I saw this guy pop out?
Yeah.
We have buildings coming up. Focus your fire on the one on the body. I'll handle this one.
Okay. Task. Start of the turn order.
Well, now that that's been said, look at that guy over next to Greckles and sandwiched between everyone else.
Yeah, shoot through the windows, are you,
Shoot
buddy?
him through the windows. Do the sniper shot.
Yep. Silent scope.
Sniping's a good one, mate.
29.
29 hits.
I'm not even
Good
looking.
for you.
I'm not even looking at him. I'm looking at Remy and just take the shot just off to the side.
You're like, I got it, boss.
Without breaking eye contact.
Wait, did you just no look this motherfucker?
Yeah, I no scoped him.
Nice.
Bro,
You
360
strike him with
no
your
scope,
first
nice.
shot.
Yep.
You see now as the electricity coalescing around him is becoming unstable.
That's cute. Let's do it again.
It's going outflow dominant.
Oh, that's a miss, unfortunately.
14. You go to strike again through the window, and then the bird's wing slightly gestures and moves, and you just miss the shot, and it goes into the tent and it stays in the tent there.
Well, unfortunately, that means I have to move in this way because we're about to approach on buildings, so I'm gonna have to get back inside as much as I really don't want to be next to this thing.
All right, you jump back inside.
Yep.
All right, Greckles, it is now your turn.
He just reels the Sunblade back and just shouting, "Kore de owari da!" If
+2, you have flanking.
Come on.
Oh!
18.
You have advantage.
That just hit. He doesn't
I don't
have advantage. He has
advantage.
+2.
It doesn't. It's a
yeah.
different.
Oh,
it's
no,
a different
'cause
rule. It's a
I was
different.
thinking
Yeah.
Sneak
of
attack.
mockery. That's what I was thinking of, but I had it. It's only he gets
No.
his
Sneak
advantage.
attack,
not
He
the
gets
other
his
way around.
advantage.
He gets
yeah.
his
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
advantage. It
That
might
is
be okay.
18, which just hits.
So 12
Oh.
plus.
8.
Come on,
Just
buddy.
Ooh, good numbers.
18. So
How
30
do you-
points of damage.
How do you want to kill this guy?
Yeah.
The sunblade just melts and just pushes through his armor, and as the armor melts into slag, Greckles just rips up, and with this radiant light splits from the belly up, clean in half. This air elemental just fizzles out.
The air fizzles out and the armor bits fly past you, Seika, as you are re-stabilizing your feet here.
As King Arthur wields Excalibur in front of me.
And so that's attack. You know what? Just because I can, Todd, you're going on one more right. I'm gonna offhand attack the boy at the beak.
Okay.
Big boy.
All right, go Todd.
Big boy.
What? Okay, it rolled twice for me for some reason. 18.
18 just hits.
All right, so this will be just a roll. 1 point of damage. Yeehaw.
Woo! Hey, you made my math really easy now.
Cool. I'm happy to help. And then with my movement, I will get on top of the dome behind Panic.
All right, you do so. You climb on top of the back of the dome of the tent, holding on. Task, as you jump back inside, you see Arya attempting to breeze in, and she just looks wide-eyed at you right now.
I turn. I look towards her. All the day's work for all the day's work for material adventurers.
All right, that brings us to the Elemental's turn, to which there is one left. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
This thing is not stupid. Actually, it's kind of stupid. Actually, it's very stupid.
So basically, what you said was completely wrong.
Going to the
Are
thought
we
process of,
not
I
in
know
the
what
plane of air?
That was I know what Monty would do. Oh, I think I know what this thing would do. Oh, it wouldn't even do that.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm
you
looking at
could
it,
say
I'm
it's
like,
quite airheaded.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I was
How-
waiting for someone to make that
and
joke.
how
'Cause I-
common sense what he just did.
Remy, it's
Yes.
whistling at 3 attacks on you, and you watch as it swirls that flail and electricity builds back up. Kicked off
Alright,
with lightning strike attacks. First attack on you. Awful. That's gonna be a 14.
That's gonna hit. No, I'm kidding.
Second attack. That actually is probably gonna hit. That's a 20. Hold on.
Ba-
Oh my gosh. I know I applied. I applied
Banus.
it.
Venus.
Sorry. 21 to hit.
You will see Remy throw up his hand and with his last level 1 spell, Pleum Valentia, and throw up
All
a
right,
shield.
it misses.
Have fun.
Third attack with the lightning strike. Oh, natural 20.
No.
Great.
-1 with the bane, so it doesn't even matter. That's double dice.
Everything I could.
Oh, awful though. So the first. Okay, hold on. I gotta write down what I'm rolling here. It's only 1d8. Oh, awful rolls. Okay, but then the lightning damage is double too. That.
Or plate mail, right, bud?
Another one.
That doesn't matter. That only matters for shocking grasp.
Oh no, I know. I'm fucking kidding, Joe. Just.
Yeah, why do you have to remind me of that?
God, I keep rolling ones. This might
Does
not
anyone
be
smell
terrible
roast
here.
duck? Oh, it's just Remy. My bad.
All right, 1 second. Let me count all this back up.
You tempt me, but I'm hungry.
I know I am
I'm
too.
starving right now, so yeah.
Sorry, guys.
What?
No, it's
Don't
all right.
apologize. We started late.
11, 12, 13. 15.
I was hungry, and then Bunny decided to use the restroom.
You take 28 points of lightning damage, Remy, as this thing
Alright.
strikes you with a critical strike right in the chest. That ends its turn. That brings us around to Borky. It is now your turn.
I can't even get to him.
Well, be careful because the buildings are about to come up.
Yeah,
That's the
we're
only
about to
Yeah,
flip.
Borky's just goes up behind Greckles and
All right,
grabs onto his hip.
You hold on to the tail feathers and hold on.
Wait, hold on. No, actually, I go and grab Seika's hand. No, wait. What? No. Does Seika say no?
What are you doing?
Getting you off the wing. I'm assuming we're
I'm
about
good.
to die.
I'm good. I promise you.
Okay.
I don't know if you have enough movement to get to me and then also get to safety.
Actually, I would. I got 40.
Well, don't forget, it's half movement. when
No,
you're
you have
moving.
armor on now. You don't have.
No, that doesn't
40,
affect
do you?
me when it's medium.
Oh, right, because it's not medium.
But you
Yeah,
also
yeah,
have to you also have to lose a lot of movement in order to carry.
All right, I'm just gonna get behind Greckles
Yeah.
because it's.
I was gonna say, Jay, he's quick.
I'm good.
Alrighty. Then it's your turn, Borky.
Yeah, it is.
Seika, it is now your turn.
All right, so I have 2 plans. The first requires an answer from you, Monty.
Okay.
Is it possible to shove a person out of a square and then occupy that square? Or can you only shove when you're already in melee?
Isn't that literally just a shove
It
action?
is a shove action. It is a contested action.
So if I were to run and jump from the wing to where the other Myrmidon is and succeed on a shove, I can push him to the side of the head and assume that position?
That would be a contested athletics check.
Okay, fair. Then
So-
that is what I would like to attempt to do.
Okay, let's
And
attempt to
hopefully
do
I
that.
won't
You
fail.
run and you shove.
21.
Natural fucking 1.
Bam!
All
I
right.
mean, yeah, no, that's cool. 'Cause I'm a cool guy.
You shove him out, you land there. You guys watch as Seika just does like the force palm, like comes in and just shoves the center of this thing, knocking it back as you now see the cliffs reaching you.
And I'm gonna drop down to one knee and grab onto Feathers.
Okay, Remy, it is now your turn.
All
Do you want to
right,
use your action to have advantage on the
I
rock
would like to
handling
do
check?
that. Yes.
Okay, you grab onto the reins. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Nope.
Panic, it is now your turn as you brace yourself as the cliffs come in, and you see now as this thing scrambles to get closer but is not going to be able to reach on its turn.
I'm gonna. Oh God. Let's see. I'm gonna use a 3rd level healing word on Remy.
Okay.
He's gonna heal for 6 plus 7 plus. Wait, is that really? I guess so. 6. So the 7 is 13 plus 5 is 18 points of damage. And then I'm going to look at the one and be like, hey, idiot, look behind you.
Oh, God.
Vicious mockery once more.
All right. That's going to be a wisdom saving throw with Bane.
Yep.
Oh, Bane
Fuck.
owns so much.
0. Another
Yeah! Bane fucking
Natural
owns so much!
Vicious mockery. 5 psychic damage.
All right. And it's your turn.
Yep.
As the cliff face comes in, you watch as this thing turns to you, and Seika speaks to you
Uh-oh.
in Primordial. Kokyu sends his regards before it shatters against the stone face as the rock glides to the side, and you just narrowly avoid having your head knocked off by the glass as combat comes to an end.
Whew. What a fun fight. Holy shit.
Can you real quick just spell out that name for me?
I sure can. Kokyu. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly.
I just
You
wanted to
are,
make
you
sure.
are. You're fine. You're
pretty
fine.
sure you are, but I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Kokyu. Yeah.
No, weird elemental guy. Cock you.
Oh my
God
god.
damn it.
Racism.
He talks a
Seika,
lot
you're
of shit for somebody who's within building range.
Seika, you were the only person who heard that.
Does that name mean anything to me?
We'll find out after the break.
Cool.
I can't guys, I can't believe we universally glassed this man.
You did. You sure did. Very
We
quick break,
really-
guys, because we only have 30 minutes left. So.
All right, so I'll be right back.
I'm just
We
gonna
really
get some air
smanged that guy.
freshener so I can breathe in my room again, and I will be right back.
Hi, guys. Welcome into the Edward Bosco halftime report, where we break down all the latest and greatest action from this episode of the Unexpectables. What a clutch fight, supreme teamwork all around. Although I have to say, the MVP of that particular fight has to be the Bane of Panic Grimtongue early in that fight to turn the tides and constantly put them in a position where they were always coming up just a little bit short. And then it became a war of attrition as you saw both Borky, Greckles, Task, and Seiko wear down the HP pools of all three people. The building's playing a huge part with that clutch dive of Remus Corbeau, able to bring us to the finale where Seika kicked it looked like an air elemental of some kind right into a building. And isn't that just the perfect way to bring to a close what has got to be one of the most innovative and high-flying, no pun intended, battles that we have ever seen on the Unexpectables? And I'll tell you what, we're going to try to get a couple of words with the players after that clutch matchup.
Literally, that shoving of the Myrmidon into the wall was the most cinematic theatric shit I think I've ever seen.
The minute I saw that it was lined up that way and everyone was getting into a line, I was like, oh, I have this.
I was so glad that you made that roll. I would have been so mad if
Dude,
it
I was so scared for you because they have a +5 strength. They don't have proficiency with saving throws, which is like what really did them in this fight. But
yeah, that was a very, very risky play considering I had previously rolled.
Well, I'll tell you what. So we are here with Mark Allen Jr., the player for Seika. And Mark, take us through that last play where you were trying to figure out what your plan of attack was going to be, and you saw that row basically lining up for you.
Yeah, we knew that they had the buildings coming up on us from up in the front, and I knew that like we didn't have a whole lot of time to like put a plan together or anything, but like I saw everybody was in one line, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to get in the front of the line, but that Myrmidon guy, he was right there in the front of the line, so I had to come in and take him out. So I took him out and I got in front of the line, and then we were good.
Now, I have to ask you, throughout the course of that fight, it looked like you might have fallen off the bird. Was there ever a point where you thought, Seika, this might be it?
Nah, my boy Remy had my back. Nah, it was good.
Now, I understand there's some friction on the team between you and Remus Corbeau. Is there any truth to those reports?
Nah, man, I ain't going to answer a loaded question like that.
Are you giving me the "that's my quarterback" speech?
Yeah, man.
Good
try, though. Good try. Hey, yo, coach.
I'm back.
And we are here with Christopher Zeto. Now, Chris, walk me through Task's thought process during that fight. Obviously, a range fighter, not a lot of mobility on that particular bird. And we saw you miss a couple of shots wide, which is not something that we see out of Task often. Did that frustrate you at all?
Not at all. Not at all. You see, after the coach suffered a big loss in a previous game, sometimes you just gotta learn that failure sometimes just occurs, and it's a big gamble. And I just treat D&D like it is anything, a game and a gamble. And when you do that, you're better off for it.
Now, is there anything you would have done differently looking at how the fight went, or do you think that was a pretty optimized strategy for what was being thrown at you guys?
I don't know, but I gotta tell you this: even though that field wasn't tournament legal, I have a feeling that a lot of folks are gonna get a lot of exhibition rides out of it.
Now, are you gonna appeal that to Wizards of the Coast about that turf?
Now, you see, I did do that a couple of times, but they have yet to respond to my correspondences, and it's very, very frustrating. It's
All right,
very
well-
hard to communicate with those fellas, and also that big guy, you know, the big old Matt himself. It's kind of hard
Yeah.
to get in touch with him and tell him, "Hey, Wizards, talk to me."
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. We're going to continue to look into that developing story. Christopher Zeto and Mark Allen Jr., two of the MVPs. We're still waiting to get some words from Connor McKinley and Gaijin Goomba. Actually, here comes
guys.
Gaijin. Hey, Gaijin.
Can we do the halftime show with the bits? Not to take away.
Oh, yeah, we could do some bits. Hang on.
Okay.
Sorry.
I don't have stream on. Let's see. Scroll up. Let's see. Let's start with. There's where it starts. All right, so we've got Katsumi Kazuga with 300 bits saying, "Don't panic, I have chocolate pudding. Who wants a bowl?" We've got Wolven the Sixth with 1,000 bits title suggestion: "Panicked Hot Air."
There was one I really liked, which was called "Between a Rock and a Hard Place."
Yeah,
Nice.
Mozart.
Also
posted that
true.
one.
That's
But did we
this-
use that one already?
That's that's
Counterpoint. Rock you like a hurricane.
also a good one. Elated Megalodon with 500 bits. Mandatory purple eyes reference Greckles. And look, it's a crane. Oh, right.
I want to rock.
Rock?
Rock.
Bingo with 100 bits. Hey, guys, good fight and loved watching Panic mentally screw these guys over. Gotta love D&D. Oh, yeah. Tears of Mozart with 100 bits. Saw this earlier. Title, Between a Rock and a High Place. Burnout Vaughn with 100 bits. Nah, play of the game was Remy casting 2 spells back-to-back that weren't shield. Somebody sounds salty. See, somebody sounds salty.
Hey,
let's
YouTube
see.
comments. Chris Zito here.
Oh God.
Hi, YouTube comments. Edward Bosco here. Stop. Get some help.
Just stop. Just
Skyblaze.
stop.
Skyblaze
right.
with a bit. Thank
Are
you
we-
so much.
Are we all back? Is everybody back?
I think so.
Where's Kurt?
Kurt? He's not back.
He is not. Absol with 100 bits. FF Battle Victory Fanfare. Travis
Oh
A.
my
Carey
God.
with 100 bits. The Air Elemental's currency is colorful silk and gold bills, so it's Canadian currency. The elemental plane of air runs on monopoly money.
Wait, Canada's the elemental plane of air? I knew it.
I mean,
It's the elemental plane of oh yeah. Haunch Punch with a tier 1 sub. Great fight. Also, finals. Yes, do your homework.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
1,000
Abe.
bits from Iron. Thank you so much. Title name Rock E Reception. We've got Zenlito with a 300-bit donation. Top-notch D&Ding out there. Episode title, Hard Rock Melee.
Nice. The Myrmidon comes in if it actually spoke common. Oh, look at these hosers, eh?
Oh, what are you
I
doing
am,
in our
I'm back
area?
now. I'm back.
Arjun Lyle with
Immediately
200 bits.
after I
Another
say
hype
that.
train. Is this also sponsored by Die Hard Dice, the company that I used the code EXPECTJOY to get 50% off the Mythic Sinister Emerald 11-piece dice set? Oh, man.
That's the one.
sick.
Nice.
Yeah,
what's
that's the
up.
one.
Burnout Vaughn saying nothing important. We have that's everybody. Yeah. All right.
all right. So
What was Zito talking
as-
about? No, I need to know what he was talking about.
he's talking about Canadians, but I let him get away with it because I did a really shitty.
We got
New
20
York
minutes, Kurt.
accent.
Let's move.
Got it.
So stop eating in the microphone. Food down. All right.
Crunch.
So, as you guys narrowly fly through the glass-like structures, Ara poils a knife on all of you and points towards you. As the brothers
Whoa.
wake up, she points it towards you.
Whoa. Hang on.
She turns and she points it towards you, Greckles. You're enemies of the Elder Tempest.
We're here to try and talk with the Elder Tempest. We have never been here before. If we're
Literally-
enemies of, his enemies, it's news to us.
Give it time.
Why would the Elder Tempest send her servants to strike at you?
We don't know.
We just said
It's a million gold question right now. It is.
Did that name mean anything to me?
You know that means breath.
Is it used as a title for anyone in particular?
Not that you can recall.
Okay. Would there be any information or instance of the Grand Tempest Waft being referred to by that word?
No, not at all, to your knowledge.
Remy is gonna tug on Seika's garments and try to get his attention so that they don't have to speak with the person with a knife to hear.
I mean, I'm right next to you outside still, I think, so.
Seika, do they know what's going on in the other planes?
Who?
Points back towards the person with the knife.
I am not certain.
Would telling them be wise? The real reason we're here? To save them all?
He kind of
Listen,
just...
Reason, speak to me.
Healing word on her brother.
You stay back! She points a knife towards you, Panic.
I'm going to help him.
You stay back with your material plane magics.
Having nodded at Remy, I am actually going to head inside to the tent.
She's like totally. There's too many targets right now. She's just like pointing this tiny little, like, it looks like a quartz dagger at all of you. Just like clearly has never held a weapon in her life. Like she's just totally.
Listen,
Seika, sorry.
We just fought off 3 elementals that apparently are the guards of this person you speak of. If we wanted to hurt,
guardians of the Elder Tempest.
and if we
Seika is going to
so if we
repeat
wanted
what
to
was
hurt
said.
you, we would have by now. So put the dagger down.
Seika, what did you want
Yeah,
to do?
he's gonna repeat what was said to him in the same primordial language, and then ask in common, what would he mean by that?
I don't understand what that means. Are you trying to trick me?
I am not. I do not believe Grand Tempest Waft sent those things.
Of course he didn't. He cannot command the Myrmidons. Only the Elder Tempest can.
She drops the knife.
Help my brother, please.
Healing word. First level.
Okay.
Not bad. 7. Oh, fuck. I just realized that it already has the plus in it. Never mind. That's my mistake.
Reason shakes his head over. You see the blood being wiped away, and he kind of leans and goes, "Who's driving?" Oh, he kind of leans up and immediately grips his head.
Relax, relax. Remy is at the wheel.
And I just imagine it's a flash cut to Remy just staring forward, like, "Oh my god, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing."
No, he's holding his arms up Free Willy style.
I like to think that Remy has a little bit more composure than that. He's not scared. He's just like, all right, got to be very careful. Double check the pre-flight list.
Check those knobs, turn those dials.
What happened? It happened so fast. He sits up and rubs his head.
Is Gale
Perhaps-
okay?
The bird's
Perhaps
fine.
it is time that we tell you everything that is going on. And he kind of looks towards Greckles.
Greckles gives a very, very solemn nod. Do you want to explain or should I?
As you prefer.
Okay. For the sake of brevity, I'm assuming you relay what the current situation is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oni? The Oni have been sealed for years.
The seal's been broken.
What? It's impossible.
Kuriyame-san himself can confirm that they're on the move and taking over the realms.
But only the gods can release them.
It may have been a god that released him.
If that's the case, then the Elder Tempest could be in grave danger.
And that's why we have to get there post-haste.
We'll get you there post haste. You watch his breathe and kind of stands up.
Easy, brother.
I'm fine. We've probably gone off course now. I'll be fine.
We
I'll be
are in
fine.
a city.
He steps out and looks out. What kind of cities are in the material plane? This is no city. This is the Spire of Glass. It's nearby, but it's
It's definitely not a city. We still have at least 2 days travel to go in full flight.
Quick. Greckles tries to huddle everyone around. What was it that you said, Kuriyama-san, in that primordial language?
A phrase that was given to me by the last remaining Myrmidon. He said Kokyu sends his regards. The word means breath, but I have never heard it used as a title or to refer to any one person.
If these were not sent by the Elk Tempest, and if Arya and her brother can't recognize that name, we may already be a little too late. There may already be attempts to try and usurp power. I don't know if it's going to be the best thing for me to go trouncing in, declaring the crown prince of the elemental plane of fire is seeking the attention of the court. It might be a trap.
It may prove to our benefit.
How so?
If it turns out the Grand Tempest and the Elder Tempest are at odds, as there were some rumors there might have been, perhaps this will lure to our side whichever seeks to aid us.
I think we should maybe hold that card until we can play it. We could definitely come in saying that we're attempting to assist in the matter, but I don't know if it's a good idea to let my identity slip out that soon. Guys, what do you think?
I was wondering if there's like a local crisis that we could take care of, earn that good favor with the local lord. Did that help at all? I really hope it did.
I don't know if it would, but I don't know if we have time. That's the problem.
If time is of the essence, then we're going to have to just let your presence be known if it's going to be quick.
Are we? Are you guys outside or are you in the tent?
In the tent.
Yeah, I would imagine
around or in the tent.
Wherever everyone could hear, I imagine.
But by the way, I'll do something after all this is complete.
Okay.
Remy is going to call back to everybody as he's trying to focus on flying. If I might make a suggestion.
Please.
We have only one objective, and that is to speak to whoever is in charge. I would recommend we maintain course until something tells us otherwise.
Grand Tempest Waft, right?
Yes.
Well, we should try to find him. Where is this Grand Tempest Waft?
Well, we're going a little too far to the west. We're going to want to turn a little bit more to the east. Here, you're doing a great job, but you watch his breeze and kind of like slightly politely, gestures for you to move, Remy.
Remy will give up the reins.
He sits down, he pets down on the rock. There you go, old girl, sorry. You hear her kind of like belch and like lightning comes out. You watch as he just with absolute this is like akin to like a new recruit learning how to griffin ride. Like you just learned how to, like, this kid's an expert. He's probably been flying on this bird since he was a child. You get the sense as he gently leans with the bird and the bird turns at his whim and moves a bit more eastward and flies. Well, settle in and get comfortable. We'll have to sleep in shifts to share the beds.
I stand before Arya. Or is that her name? Am I getting that wrong? I'm sorry.
Arya, yeah.
Arya, all right. I stand before her. I look at the knife that she's holding.
It's on the ground. She dropped it.
I pick it up and hand it to her. Your form's sloppy. Hold it like this. And I show her how to actually hold a knife in combat.
Okay. So, you guys travel for 2 days. I'm going to say, task, because you're teaching someone, roll a intelligence check for me. Just a general intelligence check.
Here I go. 17.
Ooh. Pretty good. It's an intelligence save, but it's the same roll, so I'm not going to make you reroll it.
Oh, geez,
yeah.
sorry.
You teach her how to use a knife. It's not the best. I mean, she's
she's a fucking civilian, but...
Yeah, but hey, it's something to be said. As the second day passes, you guys get used to flying. It's a very, like, by the second day, it's, like, really exhausting. It's just, like, the momentum just really bothers you a lot. Even you, Remy, who have been on a back of a griffin, like this is like there's no ground to end this. It's just like imagine being stuck on a flight, like on an actual plane in real life for 2 whole days.
No
I've been on something similar.
Same feeling, even more cramped. There's no like space.
Yeah.
But by the second day, as the rock's wings fly, you begin to see more rocks with crews on them as well. Usually 1 to 2, maybe 3 at most. Giant rocks that are like maybe 1/3 slightly bigger than the one you're currently on. And you see now this sort of almost like, I'd say almost like, how do I describe this? The glass like monoliths here don't go right up, they kind of lean to the side and they go in kind of a circle, almost like a encompassing theater or dome, kind of spreading out like a crown.
Amphitheater.
Sort of, yeah. So imagine take your hand right now and like spread out all your fingers and slightly tilt it back. Imagine that, but all the way around, and it's all of them.
Yep. This is a weird comparison, but is it like a blooming onion?
Yeah, that's a great comparison. It's like a blooming onion with no center in it. The center of it actually is a floating palace and palisade and a bunch of buildings, which is very strange to see here, made out of hewn marble stone. Notably, you see there's a upper half which appears to be the temple, the Tempest Temple, which appears to be a very fancy emperor-esque home. It is massive, it is ornate, it is beautiful. Below that, you see a town, a city what appears to be made of a similar stone. And notably, in all the glass structures around, you see these lines, these silken tether lines that people are currently like zip lining down to get into this mainland area. And you see different rocks perched in holes on the glass, all landing in their specific spots, being fed carrion meats and fish as they sit and are watered and are cleaned and brushed. You watch as Gale lands on one such structure, and you are immediately met with Breezen and Arya are immediately met with a dock keeper, essentially for lack of a better term, or a perch keeper, as you guys see now down below of the Tempest Temple and the underlying city around it. As you guys look up, you watch as Breezen kind of turns and goes, "This perch master might know about where Master Waft is if you want to ask them."
Okay, we're gonna stick out though, right?
Too bad. I mean, what can you do?
Fair enough.
We're in costume. Well, how, Kurama-san, could you possibly speak for us? They would be possibly more used to you.
Certainly. I'll approach the dockmaster.
Hey,
Alright,
worst
you
case
dismount
scenario,
off.
if we need an alibi, just say we're on tour for Panic's band. There we go.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
If all else fails, big
interdimensional tour.
Yeah.
All right, Seika, you slide down. You immediately meet the dockmaster. This Ergonasi is much different than the two youngsters. This one is older. He has a beard of those like glass like spikes, kind of going around the chin area. His hair is kind of wispy. It's kind of like it's like cut up at the top, but it's white and kind of wispy. It looks like a bit of like a candle in a way. He's wearing much nicer attire, not super elegant, but definitely like more, almost like Uncle Iroh's outfit, you know, when he's traveling.
Gotcha.
Sort of design, yeah. He kind of steps up and he goes, "I see you are the cargo that was specified."
I suppose so. If it's not too much trouble, might you inform me where we might be able to find Grand Tempest Waft?
Grand Tempest Waft is currently in holding of prison.
Cool.
For
Why? What'd he do?
He murdered his high counselor, and that's where we're going to end the session.
Wow, that's interesting. Wait. Oh, are you telling me we have to heist a person?
Yeah, as soon as we got attacked by those guys, I'm like, yeah, this guy turned traitor.
I mean, did he?
Bye, Austin!
Bye,
Austin!
Bye, Austin!
And bye, Goomba, real quick. You gotta get going right away, man. So tell them where they can find you.
Twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba. Come around for Taiko Tuesdays. It's a maddening time. Otherwise, Saturday, Sunday, 7 p.m. US Central. Go check out my homebrew races and my YouTube channel.
Awesome, dude.
Good game, Gaijin, by the way. That was really fun.
Hell yeah.
What episode are we on?
That's 147.
147.
Woo! You said that with a certain chills inflection.
Did I?
Yeah, number 15.
Number 147.
147.
Number 9.
A rock in a high place.
Mambo number.
These travelers thought they were going in for a fun time, but in fact, they found themselves at the seat of a terrible event.
Tell you that rocks aren't real. I say, look at this photo.
They thought they were going to meet the leader of the airplane, but really they're going to be looking at some wonderful real estate. Will they buy it? Will they pass? Find out next.
Where did our heroes go? There they are, right there.
There.
What is going on?
I gotta go.
By the way.
Rob Schneider is.
Rob Schneider is Greco's Birdman.
Oh, don't you dare put that evil on me.
Monty, I absolutely
Derp the
approve of
derpity
corn
derp.
cob, by the way.
I'm so
Anytime,
happy with how
beautiful.
the session went. I was like, oh god, this is either gonna be really great or an absolute disaster.
This fucking fight owned. It was great.
How did you think this was going to be a disaster?
I don't know, just
We could have fallen off and died.
Oh, right, I
mean,
forgot.
I
You're
mean,
just Monty.
you could be
It's
Mark
true.
and roll 3 nat ones.
Yeah,
in a
look,
row.
listen.
Oh, please.
I'm
I've
just-
watched him roll 7 in a row.
Yeah,
That was
we
nothing.
didn't even get halfway there, so we're fine.
Oh,
This
we're
is- this
not
is just
even
Wednesday.
close. Whoa.
Mark, where can they find you, man?
You can find me on twitter.com/MarkAllenJr., twitch.tv/AeonProtectGaming, or follow the adventures of Bunny, who had a new entry today before she tried to crop dust me out of my own room, on Instagram at Chonk4Life.
Incredible.
Check out The Day I Became a God.
Have a ceiling. Dude.
Hit me up on Twitter and tell me what you think. We're having a lot of fun with it. It's a humorous, fun, rip-roaring time, and I get to do a lot of screaming, which is fun, actually. So yeah, check it out.
God damn it, Zeto, where can they find you?
God damn it, you can find me over at twitch.tv/Zeto.
What'd you say earlier? I fucking need to know.
Oh, we made a gag about how the entire airplane was actually, like, because of the Emperor's clothing, it was basically Canada because he was covered in loonies.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
And then when I said, oh, I said something Canadian, and then you showed up right afterwards.
Like
Yeah,
a sub.
immediately.
Like,
Don't you
immediately
dare
afterwards.
mock our currency. When we had to come up with a $2 coin, and the $1 coin was called the loonie, you know what we called it? The toonie.
toonie.
Because it's not needing to be complicated.
No, it's actually pretty simple, and it's called a loony because there's a loon on it. Makes
Yeah.
total sense.
Makes it
But the
sound
toonie
crazy.
does not have 2 loons on it, which was disappointing.
You could have called the
Where else can I
Animani
find
totally insane.
God damn it.
Directed by
Alright.
Sam Raimi.
You
All
can
right, good
find
night,
me.
guys.
Have a good night, dude.
Goodbye, Gaijin.
All
All right,
right.
I guess we'll do outros now.
Yeah, you can find me over at twitch.tv/Zeto, CZ Backlash on Twitter, and the Ever Ringgit Almanac on Patreon. Backyard Burglars is a book that I put out just before the end of November that lets you play 1 out of 6 lore and setting friendly animal races. So if the idea of playing as a anthropomorphic rat, mouse, raccoon, possum, fox, or skunk is fun to you, hey, check it out. It's only $4.99, and you guys actually bought it during the Black Friday sale. That it turned silver in but 48 hours.
Oh, congrats, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it's pretty fucking sick. So thank you all for that. I'm going to attempt to get the Hanu out, which are basically you get to be Sun Wukong, where a trickster god pretty much just said, humans? Apes? Return to monkey.
Become. Hey. Speaking of there's Bosco. Where can they find you?
What the fuck does that mean?
I don't know. Just fine. Here's the mess I made. Can you fix it?
Find my
Sure, I got it. I got this. Hang on. I'm going to make this work. Hi, guys. You can find me over at twitch.tv/Arcov and also on Twitter at Arcov, where throughout the week we are playing both Yakuza and we are going to Hyrule to fight his warriors. And then on Sunday, we do the Murder Cave every night with myself, Grizzly Adam, Shadow Dancer Bob, and codenamed Chaz. We were doing some Warhammer Fantasy, which was really cool. So come on by, check that out. Also on Saturdays, we've got the Prince Division on this channel right here, the Unexpectables, from 7 o'clock PST till about 10 or 11, where you could see me, Arcov, play Kelzorn, the best ice cream half dragon. So that's all I have to say.
One day you'll
Hey.
actually be you when we do this.
Monty, where can they find you?
Hi, you can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue.
I'll be posting pictures of my Warhammer army as I keep updating it. Also, my friend is making a kill team. Uh-oh, I'm in danger. I want to make my salamander kill team really badly. Anyway, so you can catch me painting stuff. I'll probably upload pictures there and whatnot, and just random babbling on that. But you can catch me streaming tomorrow. Will be Devil May Cry 5 at probably around 8 p.m. ish Pacific Standard Time. We're about halfway through the game now. We're at the tail end of all this Devil May Cry stuff. It's a bit bittersweet. And then on Sunday is Final Fantasy 9. Shit got crazy last session. It got really crazy. Also, one of my best clips I think I've ever had happened, which made me really happy because friggin' I didn't know. I knew that Beatrix and Steiner get together, but I didn't know how. And I experienced how, and I was very excited.
So can I just tag?
Thank you for crinkling in the microphone. I appreciate it.
Can I tag in real quick? Speaking of amazing clips, getting back to Arkhov, we were playing Halo, and I don't know how he had this ability last night, but he couldn't stop getting blown up. And I swear to you, this Wraith blew him up 3 or 4 times in a row. Go to twitch.tv/Arkhov and check out the clip. It's freaking hysterical.
Oh my god.
Nadine, apparently you slayed hentai. I don't.
Yeah, I did. I killed a hentai monster.
Something about killing a penis monster?
Yeah, I did. I killed several.
Wait,
and I
sorry,
used-
did you say penis monster?
Okay, thanks, guys. I love how
Well,
you guys are.
Gooba has a.
I support you. If you want to slay that hentai, you live your best life. I
Listen,
support you.
Listen, you can go. You can just you can go to late game Persona 5 and kill Mara. It's just a dick in a chariot.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's true.
Yeah,
Monty,
they're
it's
laughing.
Monty. It's 2020. It's okay to be fey. Do it.
No, what? What does that even
Yeah.
Gonna
mean?
be the Feywilds. It's okay. It's a joke.
Oh, I see. Okay, well.
All right. I'm gonna let Connor round us up out here at the end. You can find me at twitch.tv/Takahata101. Might do some, I don't know, just random streams. I have no idea. Wrestling this Sunday. I'm still kind of on this half-cation thing. I've taken some time to myself after the big move. So, you know, I'm just looking at that clock ticking down till Cyberpunk 2077 comes out.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
You know, by the way, I do want them to delay it one more time. Just for one day, for old time's sake.
No,
Just
they delay
Full time
the
sake.
unlocking on Steam for 5 minutes.
Just for old time, it's just called the old time's sake. Just like, you know, last time we could delay this game, we will never be able to undelay it again. You know, so
I mean, that's a fair point.
It's true. They can never delay this game again. I feel bad. They'll have nothing to do.
As you install it, it goes backwards for like a second.
You joke, but I am so happy I wiped my computer because it is geared and it's just ready to play that game. As well, I am injecting myself with anime, and I have been working on a VTuber model with a wonderful, talented at Kabariki and a plethora of other amazing artists. I am incredibly excited for what can come of this. I think it's a really interesting new field, and I've been working with Citric King and a bunch of other artists to build up towards that. So. And if you're interested in this, don't be very careful if you commission stuff. And art in general, but this especially because it's confusing. I'm going to say this real fast here because a bunch of people were talking about this on Twitter. Do your research if you're interested in it. Do a lot of research about this because some people are starting to get hustled now. But because it's so weird and different, people don't fully know if they're being hustled or not. So be mindful of this if you're interested in it. It's a brand spanking new environment. I had to have it explained to me, and I still barely understood it. So, yeah, that's all I have to add there. But Connor, round us out, man.
Yeah. They can find me on Twitter and Twitch and YouTube at Distortion Devil. I upload my stream VODs to there, and I might be doing some more stuff in the new year with that YouTube channel, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time to do other content, because I got some other stuff that I'm working on I can't talk about right now. But you can find me there. I stream Yakuza Kiwami on Tuesdays and Saturdays. That's going to be pretty interesting. The game is really funny. And I'm having an absolute blast with it. I'm being reminded of why it's my favorite of the 2 PS2 games. And they just did such a good job. The Dragon Engine is awesome. Everything looks amazing.
Can you believe they want to make a Sonic game next?
Honestly, I believe
the Dragon Engine.
I believe it's a dare in the gaming industry.
I'm here for it.
If they make a Sonic game in the Dragon Engine, I'll be very curious to see what it looks like.
Sonic Unleashed 2. Let's go.
Oh fuck. Anyway, also, the people over at Apocalypse Studios have me on to help promote their game Dead House Sonata. You've heard me do the spiel before, so I'll save you the details. If you like vampires, if you like Ravenloft, if you like Bloodborne, check out Dead House Sonata. It's going to be a fun time. Check out the forums, check out the Discord, check out their YouTube channel. They've got a ton of lore explanation videos up on their YouTube channel. It's a very interesting listen. You can purchase a Founders Pack right there to get early access to the first age before it comes up for free later next year. Also, School of Finance on DM's Guild. That's been up for a while. If you want to be a money wizard, and yeah, there it is. If you want to be a money wizard, to literally bribe the weave to cast other people's spells, become a master appraiser, stuff like that, then that School of Finance is for you. Be sure to check that out. It's a Copper bestseller. Thank you all so much for your purchases and your ratings. I really appreciate it. Also, later this month, be on the lookout for the Oath of Joy Paladin. If you want to be a Healbot Paladin with a Christmas theme, then this one's for you. I worked really hard on it, and I'm very proud of it. So please stay tuned. Check that out.
Give him the cheer. Give me the Christmas chicken.
Better watch.
Quickly shout out some bits here to round us out. Infinite Kitty, thank you for gifting 10 subs right as we finished up there. Thank you so much, Infinite Kitty. Very nice of you gifting subs to people like 3 Unifiers, Storyteller's Apprentice, CG, All-Star God, and Die Hard Dice.
God.
Oh,
excellent. I also want to thank Kane Time for the bits. I want to thank Weeb the People. I want to thank Nat 20 Productions Official. Thank you as well for the. Oh, we've been rated by Natural 20 Productions Official.
Dang.
Ooh. Hey, nice.
Hello,
You guys
Nat
came
20.
in right at the tail end. We're so sorry. We're just.
Oh no.
here.
We've used your thing.
A
We
lot.
could have used some Nat 20s tonight. Where were you guys?
We needed you to
I
blow on
got
the
a
dice.
couple. I got. A
Yeah,
couple.
no, not for you.
Yeah, no, I would have happily have taken those Nat 20s on donation. Because I
what
could
we
have
are-
used them.
Thank you, a couple other quick people here. I want to thank the Rare Wyatt for the 2,000 bits. Very kind of you. The Nargukuga Tamer with an additional 2,000 bits. Thank you so much for the 2,000 bits, you guys. As well, I want to thank Argent Lyal 13, Mr. Fuckabuck 2001. Thank you guys all so much. And Iron Ein Herjar with 1,000 bits. Title name, Rocky Reception.
I like Between a Rock and a Hard Place. We have not used that.
Yeah, Rock and a Hard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if we haven't
that is
used that, it's great.
That is a
Yeah.
fantastic. It's also, I think we were saving that one, and something's called a rock. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And as well, thank you all for the subs, guys. But that is it. And also, Natural 20 Productions Official. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks. Guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
And a big shout. Can we do a big shout out as well to our sponsor at the end as well? Die Hard Dice.
Absolutely. Thank you once again, Die Hard Dice, for sponsoring this episode. Be sure to tune in because there's some interesting stuff coming down the pipeline on that front. But in the meantime, you should definitely check out their holiday sale. That is going on right now through the 20th of December. Be sure to pick up their new dice, their multi-class dice, where you can mix and match different halves of the D20 and make 2 different separate color schemes into one functioning dice with magnets. It's really cool. Their new Dracona set is out as well.
That set looks so nice.
It does. It looks really. It's the set with the dragon scales behind the number. It looks fantastic. And they've got on the 4th, I believe, they're going to reveal their next product that they are coming out with for the month of December. And if you put in the coupon code EXPECTJOY, you get a whopping 15% off your order. So be sure, if you are in the market this holiday season for dice accessories, dice trays, polymer dice, metal dice, Magic the Gathering specific dice, then check out Die Hard Dice.
But the Connor, we're supposed to go away, but we can't yet because we have to mention something else. We were nominated on the N-World poll as one of 69.
70.
One of 70, actually.
We would be the 70.
So so we would be one of 70, or you could say it's us and 69 nice other people.
Nice. But
that is correct. We were nominated for the
Absolutely
N-World
flattered.
Tabletop RPG News poll for favorite actual play tabletop RPG podcast of the year, where previous winners include stuff like The Adventure Zone.
Never heard. I'm kidding. Fuck.
And Table Story. So it's a huge honor. Thank you all so much for your nominations.
Throw
Glad
votes.
to be here. And if you are so inclined to vote, I guess
We would appreciate it. Or vote for one of the 69 other.
You have
people
3
as
votes.
well.
You have 3 votes.
Yeah, you are
actually.
allowed to
Oh, they're doing
democracy
ranked
engaged.
voting? Oh, that's wonderful.
That's
You have
nice,
3
yeah.
votes. So be sure to vote for whoever you want. Honestly, and you can follow that link right there.
Vote.
Vindication.
Now, question: Who can I make a rating suggestion since we're towards the end?
Sure, what's up?
So, Mr. Rabbit is playing my game, Trails of Cold Steel. Can we raid Rabbit?
Okay, is he playing the dub or is it the sub?
He's playing the dub.
Oh no!
It
no,
discreet
Don't
squad.
rate him. Rate you.
Yeah, we don't
Wow,
want to give
look.
Bosco any
Ew.
support.
Ew.
We don't want to give him
So,
any
Kurt, I
support.
don't know if you know this, but some of us actually work hard to make.
I
things
know,
better.
dude. I know. I fucking. This is
Ooh,
why
not
I'm the worst.
you.
All right, you two. Stop
Mom,
fighting.
Dad, please stop fighting.
No, I want to
Our-
fight. I want you to watch how to win.
Our raid message will be, or what should it be? What should our raid message be?
Did you know that Edward Bosco, the professional voice
Shut
actor,
the
is in this
fuck
video
up.
game?
Oh my God, no.
Just ask, is Bosco in this?
Is Bosco in this
Is
game?
Bosco
That's
in
the
this
raid
is
message.
fair.
There we go. We did it.
Is
We
Bosco-
must. We must go to the chart.
Alright,
Is Edward
alright,
Bosco
moving on,
in this game?
Oh, he's gonna hate you.
Go.
Yep.
Escape.
Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next Wednesday.